Welcome back, lovely, lovely listeners, to Mental Health
Lovely listeners, welcome back. We're listening. Bad movies, worse people, lovely little lemons. We're laughing at you. Look out.
It's the end of Mental Health Month.
I think I'm
As you
going
can tell,
insane, guys. I don't
we're
think this
cracking.
works for me. I think I'm actually
Cracking, man.
more mentally unstable now than I was before we started this month.
No, it's just these movies lower your defenses.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be back next month
Oh, okay.
to mental damage. It's Mental Health Month. It's the end of it. We're talking about Jack's movie. And this week, I'm a reasonable guy, but I've just experienced some very unreasonable things. I'm Derek,
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jack Burton.
and this is Bad Movies,
Worst people.
You are Jack Burton, aren't you? What is
Yeah, because
happening?
I would be
Where are we
just
going?
as useless in a fight. I would knock myself out on accident. Like, watch this. Ha ha. Oh, Jack's down again. But hey, at least I get to make out with sexy Kim Cattrall every now and then.
Oh, she is beautiful. And then get a smack in the face.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I told you not to do that. Shoves your tongue down your throat again.
One of my favorite lines was when he said, she was like, I would go with you. And he said, I know there's something wrong with your face. She said, I would go with you, but. And he said, I know there's something wrong with your face. Not really
Yeah,
sure
that's
why
why
he
you
said
can't.
it. It's good.
I didn't catch that part.
We're here this week to talk about 1986's Big Trouble in Little China, if you didn't already get that.
Ooh, I have an alternate title for it in China. Give me 1 second here. It was released as a movie called Evil Spirits Make a Big Scene in Little Spiritual State.
You know what? Probably would have done worse, but I would have liked the title.
It explains a little bit.
So this is directed by the great John Carpenter.
The late great.
Not late. He's still alive.
Wait, he's still alive?
He's still kicking.
Oh, I got so many apologies to make to his family. I've been sending flowers. It has been so confusing.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Fuck yeah.
But directed by the great John Carpenter and written by three folks. David Z. Weinstein, who's credited with writing this. W.D.
Okay.
Richter, who also wrote 1978 Invasion of the Body Snatchers, amongst some other things. Needful Things, also. I don't know if you've ever seen that. That's an episode.
It sounds familiar.
Based on a Stephen King book. Max von Sydow is the devil. He's got the...
Ooh, you already have me.
He's got the used goods store where people buy stuff, but the things are cursed.
I
I
feel
think
like
there's
I've
I
seen
think
that.
there's been a Simpsons episode. There's definitely been a Rick and Morty episode. Like it's
I've definitely
kinda sounds
seen
like,
a movie like that.
Kind of sounds like Friday the 13th, the TV show.
yeah, that kind of idea. And also written by Gary Goldman, who's credited with Total Recall, the good one, Navy SEALs, which is
Ooh.
also a future episode,
Yeah, it is.
and another future episode, the Nick Cage movie Next.
Oh, boy. Can I just say next on that and record the next week?
That one was so almost decent.
The
and then
ending
the
really
end
shits
happens. Yeah, it wasn't
it. The end
good.
really just shits it, though.
Is that the one where he's got...
Where he can see 2 minutes in the future.
Yeah.
He's got
But then
Jessica
at the
Biel.
end, he can see like a day and a half in the future or something.
He just keeps seeing
The 2 minutes of the 2 minutes of
Of
the
the
2
He's
minutes.
actually never existed. He's still a fetus in his mom's baby, thinking about how life could go.
Oh,
And then he
Not
just,
really.
And then he
I made
just
up that last
miscarries himself because he doesn't want to deal with it.
yeah. Talk about
Oh, so a little butterfly effect.
Love
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's what happens at the end of that movie. Fuck,
Yeah.
I forgot that all.
dude. This is a shameful thing to admit. I watched
go
that
on.
movie so many times.
So did I.
I was like borderline obsessed with it, and I look back at it now and I'm like, why? I guess
You
because
like
when it came
Ethan
out,
Suplee?
well, when it came out, I was like an edgy teenager, and it's like that whole like, well, the world would just be better off without you kind of thing. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. I still think that. Not about
How-
me, about you.
Also, Amy Smart was hot.
When did it come out?
2002
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I definitely
I'm kind of
watched
guessing.
it, a couple times.
I'm not kind of guessing. I'm totally guessing.
I mean, 2004. So it came out when I was finishing high school.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's terrible. Let's talk about this movie. I
Let's
do have
talk-
a box office, and I have a couple alternate castings.
Okay. Let's do.
I'm gonna have Whitney do the alternate casting because I'm pretty sure I already know who you're talking about.
Yeah, because I have two. I have one alternate for one character, and then two alternates for another character.
Okay, let's
Danny
do the box
DeVito.
office. Hit that stinger.
No, box office.
Ka-ching.
Yes, John Carpenter originally wanted Danny DeVito to play Lo Pan. I
Yeah.
don't know if you knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He was gonna make him look 10 foot tall.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He's gonna
snot isn't 10 feet tall.
He's gonna reverse it as Lord of the Rings. Quit calling him Snot. He has a name. He is a storied actor. He's been on the show before.
Jimothy Hong.
Timothy Hong. I actually just watched a reel today where he talks lovingly about this movie. He's like it gave him John Carpenter gave him freedom to play the character however he wanted, and I think it shows because he's going for it.
He's
And
having all the fun.
He talks about the audition. He came in, he read, and he's like, I can do martial arts. Like, if you want me to do martial arts for you. And they're all, nope, not necessary. And, meeting over. So he thought he didn't get it based on them not wanting to see martial arts. Come to find out he didn't need it because he got Lo Pan.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean you could see him having fun like later when he's old Lo Pan and he's like Gucci gooing Gracie Law.
Indeed. Yep.
So yes, this movie cost $25 million.
It's big for a Carpenter.
1986.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've talked about it before, but John Carpenter movies basically didn't make money outside of Halloween.
42 million.
That's making money.
Okay.
But if that's your guess, we'll go with it.
17 million.
Jack?
10 million.
Jack's closest without going over. 11.1.
Yeah. I just knew it was a fucking flop. We've talked about before I said I was doing this movie. Derek and I have talked extensively about how it's he's made one successful movie. That's it.
The thing was, we've talked before about nominated for like Razzie for worst film of the year when it came out, and it's literally probably the best movie he ever made.
That's how I know all you guys can suck it.
Does the world suck or just the critics?
The 80s weren't ready for John Carpenter.
For sure. And especially this is a huge leap. Be like, all right,
This
dude,
was a huge
here's all
favorite
this-
in my house growing up. Like,
Here's
we owned
this mythology that we're going to jam. Like, we're going to create mythology and just jam it into, what are we looking at here? An hour and 2 hours? 2 hour movie?
Hour 40.
Hour 40? Yeah. That's
Like
that's a
100
short
minutes on the
runtime.
dot. Yeah. I mean, we watched this all together last night, right after we just recorded our Patreon episode, which was 112 minutes long, and we all loved that movie. But when this ended, I was like, you guys realize that movie is only 2 minutes shorter than the other movie we just watched?
Didn't feel like
no fucking way, right? It feels like it's maybe a tight 80.
Yeah.
Difference is, though, this has nonstop action, and when it's not nonstop action, it's Kurt Russell just fucking jawing. He's not necessarily chewing up scenery because I think everybody's doing well where he's not standing out. He's just captivating.
You want to see another good John Carpenter that's nonstop, like and even when it does slow down, the score doesn't let you feel like it slowed down. It's called Prince of Darkness.
Oh, yeah, also with Victor Wong, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
well,
Victor
Victor
Wong.
Wong's a big Carpenter guy all around. Is that the one with Donald Pleasance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that movie's crazy because the score is just like do. It's John Carpenter synth stuff, and it just never stops. The movie just goes and goes and goes and goes, and then the credits roll, and you're like,
So alternate casting. I don't have anybody that I know for Kurt Russell. I do have somebody I know for what's his name? Yang?
Wang. And I might fuck that up going through this because my phone kept correcting Wang to Wing
Okay.
because it just didn't want me to type Wang. I'm like, come on, phone, this is not the worst thing I've typed.
It's 2026.
So we'll let Whitney guess alternate actor. So it's the 80s.
For
You
Wang.
want an Asian?
So the guy with the scrunch face. That was
No.
in Three Ninjas.
No, that's Victor
No,
Wong.
no.
Wang is
Oh.
the character. Wang is the main. He's the hero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not the main character, but he is for sure
in
shit the hero.
80s?
Asian martial arts.
Bruce Lee was already dead, right?
Yeah.
So Jackie Chan or
Bing, bing, bing.
Yep.
okay. I was like, was
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, because
They were just afraid that his English wouldn't, because he was still very second language English speaking, like
Okay.
very rough and a little broken. And this guy is dialogue heavy. Like his moves would have worked so fucking perfectly. Not that the guy that plays Wang is bad. I think he's very, very good and talented. Jackie Chan's just another level.
the other one I was thinking was Jet Li, but I think he was also after the 80s. I don't think he
I
got
don't know
big
when he
until
got
90s.
started, but like I definitely have movies with him. But I want to say, yeah, I think the earliest thing I have with Jet Li is like 91.
Yeah.
So
That was the other one I
he was
gonna
probably
go.
already doing stuff in Asia. But,
Right.
Yeah, we didn't know.
But wasn't Crouching Tiger like the first thing America knew?
He's not in that.
Oh, what was it?
He's
Something
that's
Dragon.
Chow Yun Fat.
What did he get that was his big American?
What's it? The one with Steven Seagal?
I mean, Lethal Weapon 4 was maybe his
Oh.
big American debut.
We already knew him by then. People like us.
But yeah, I mean, it was like Asian movies that got brought here. I mean, they had brought to America things like Once Upon a Time in China
Okay.
and some stuff like that. But it was all stuff that had like, it has its Chinese title and then it gets dubbed and then brought here kind of thing, which was never big until probably Rumble in the Bronx was probably the one that made those like a mainstream thing to do for a short time. But and this is all just me talking out of my ass, so I'm sure somebody out there is like, you're wrong. It's fine.
All right,
Wrong.
who's the other one? Because there's no way he would have somebody else for Jack Burton.
So he didn't want
Well,
somebody else
besides,
for Jack Burton.
besides Danny DeVito.
The studio wanted somebody else for Jack Burton. So first, I will say Kurt Russell told John Carpenter when he approached him with it, he's like, I don't want to do this movie with you because we've made a few movies together and they always fail, and I feel like it's my fault. And John Carpenter was like, I don't give a shit. I want you to be in my movie. Like, I don't care if they're successful, as long as if they let me keep making them, I'll keep making them, and hopefully one of them hits.
I mean,
Obviously,
he
cares, but
they have a beautiful friendship because of exactly what you just said. Like, yeah, we're gonna make this movie. Cool. If it makes money, that's great. If not, I'm gonna get my vision out there, and you're in my vision. You are my vision. Yeah, Kurt Russell was apprehensive to do it too.
Studio wanted somebody else.
there was two people I saw.
Sylvester Stallone.
Charlie
No.
Sheen.
No.
They want big star power, and we're talking 86.
But-
so-
These guys are maybe a little older than Kurt Russell. Probably not by much. I guess it's just the way that I think about Kurt Russell.
Robert Redford,
No, but you're in the right time frame of
Paul Newman,
no.
Abe Vigoda,
I don't know.
I'm trying
Walter
to think of a way
Matthau.
I'm trying to think of ways to give
John Lennon.
So here's one hint. Originally this was written as a Western and John Carpenter changed it to modern
Marion.
times.
John Wayne.
No, he might have been dead.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
Obviously, John Wayne
This-
is who Kurt Russell based Jack Burton on. So
It's why he has the
God,
saddlebag
that
at the
makes
very
so much
end
sense.
instead of luggage because it was still part of the shoot 'em up cowboy guy they wanted him to be.
yeah, and they steal his fucking giant semi in this.
Mm-hmm.
In the original script, they stole his horse. Makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna have a bunch of fucking martial arts gangsters steal you can't just jump in a semi and drive it. That's not how they work.
If you know how to drive a stick, yeah.
Not
Yeah,
just
put
a
it
stick,
neutral.
though. I think it's a little different.
It's a double clutch. It's very different than ours.
But then
But also put it neutral. You got manpower, dude. Put it in neutral and have the tong push it.
It's probably what they did.
Clint Eastwood wouldn't have worked. This is who the studio wants. They want stars, right? Clint Eastwood was
Yeah.
a star at the time.
I think it would have made it a worse movie.
It
if
would have been
Clint Eastwood-
awful because he's not funny.
You know what Jack Burton says at a time like this? Always vote Republican.
He's talking to a chair.
There's no way he'd be like, "What? What is happening? Who is that? What is that?" Oh,
I'm second banana in my own movie.
It's all in the reflexes, punk.
A lot of the stuff he says would work. It's just he's not funny. Like even if you watch
Not at
movies
all.
where it's supposed to be kind of funny, like the monkey movies that he did,
Oh yeah, any which way.
Any Which Way But Loose and Every Which Way You Can.
Yeah.
Is that?
oh.
Yeah,
Like,
well, he's
those
also
are
just not
comedic,
charming.
but he's not funny.
He's intimidating, but he's not charming.
Yeah, and then the other one could have worked, but still wouldn't have been as good. I don't think, even though I love the guy, Jack Nicholson.
Oh, yeah. You know what Jack Burton says at a time like this? Get me another scotch. I don't work with the Asians. I already did a Chinatown movie. It was called Chinatown. Maybe you've seen it.
I did another one too called Two Jacks, I think is what it was called.
It was actually just me and Jack Lemmon masturbating back to back.
It was directed by Jack Nicholson, sequel to Chinatown. Not good.
Oh, yeah. I know of it. I've never seen it because it just has such a bum rap, but maybe it's time to watch it.
Make me.
Yeah, I might have to.
So, I mean, we heard how bad the movie did, but apparently Kurt Russell and John Carpenter, they did test screenings and stuff, and like all of the reactions were overwhelmingly positive. Everybody who saw the movie loved it. So they were like, we're going to make money.
I mean, what's the biggest movie in '86? Like, I know we're coming off of things like E.T. I know we've coming off things like Star Wars. That's a darker tone than both of those, clearly. It's also a big cultural shock for some people.
Well, also, who did they have view it? People that were their friends? Or...
No, it's like a test screening. So you get usually the way they do those, as far as I know, I've never been in one, is like you're in Hollywood, you're walking around, and they're like, you want to watch a movie for free? You go in, you watch a movie, you don't know what it is. Sometimes it doesn't even have finished effects or whatever. And then they give you a comment card and you write down what you thought of the movie. And then some fucking douchebag reads those and goes, we've got to change things so people like them.
I mean, we talked about it on Rambo, First Blood, where he was supposed to die at the end, and test audiences were like, I'm sad now.
Remember?
And we didn't want to leave people sad back then.
Remember when I was watching a weird Christmas horror movie, Christmas Evil, and then I was scrolling through the special features?
Yeah.
And one of them was the comment cards
yeah.
that people left. That's the kind of thing it was. Those comment cards were fucking hilarious, too. There's some people who were just like, you're all going to hell, and other people were like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was fantastic.
But it was 20th Century Fox basically didn't really promote the movie, so that caused a problem. And it also didn't help that 16 days after this movie came out, Aliens was released.
So it had 2 weeks on its own.
Yeah. But of course, as we know, it went on to be a big cult hit. Everybody loves it. So
I mean, I'm sure they made their money back as soon as VHS came into play, or syndication as well.
But it also, I mean, I blame 20th Century Fox, but also like I was talking about, there's some wiener looking at comment cards. Well, those same wieners are the people who have to figure out how to promote these films. How are you going to promote this in 1986? What do you do? You can't be at that time. You're not like John Carpenter. You might say like John Carpenter, the guy who made the Halloween, but there's not really any other big hits.
Unlike any movie you've ever seen, this has very little white people. Get ready for a magical land called San Francisco.
Oh, I wonder if that's what it was. Is there's really only like 4 white people?
Well, it's also, I mean, it's not a kung fu movie. It's not a science fiction movie. It's not a fantasy.
It's a dark
movie.
fantasy.
It's not an action movie. It's all of those things.
It's black Chinese magic.
Yeah,
Chinese black magic. Careful.
It's a 6 demon bag.
I saw a poster that someone made that was just Egg Shen in the 6 demon bag, and I was like,
"Dude, sign me up. We got to make that cocktail. We need a smoky cocktail called the 6 demon bag."
Was this supposed to have a sequel?
No, I mean,
not that I'm ever.
That the ending they set it up so there could be something, but it could also just be like it hasn't ended yet, kind of thing. It's just
I can bet that the studio was like, leave it ambiguous-ish, because whether this had a sequel or not, like we were going to get more Jack Burton if it made money, and John Carpenter probably wouldn't have done it. It would have been just like the Halloweens, where they're like, all right, well, these are making money, and whether you're in or not, we're going to make them.
Okay. That makes sense.
But this didn't make money, so they're like, cool, scrap that. Did you know there's a video game that released?
No.
It had to be Nintendo because it was the same year. It was 86. And you could play as either Jack Burton, Wang, or Egg Shen.
Huh.
Who did you play?
Side scroller, Egg Shen.
How'd
you get up there? Wasn't easy.
Probably had nothing to do with the movie. You just a side scroller beat him up.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like,
that were released.
Karate Kid had a fucking side scroller beat him up. I mean, like, we were in an era that everything had a video game made to it.
Yeah, you just.
Oh my God!
Do you know how to podcast?
Dude, I'm gonna throw some of those little magic beads in your throat, and it shall not come back.
You're just you just take the coding from some side scroller beat 'em up you got, and you put the new pictures on top
Skins.
of it. Yeah.
Change the pixels from red to blue.
Please it on my face.
So the movie starts with something that was added by the studio, so we already see fiddling, but it works. This scene with Egg Shen, played by Victor Wong, as we mentioned, this is his third time on the show. Tremors, Three Ninjas.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have been more, but yeah, I guess so.
At least third. That sounds right. Maybe he was in a TV show we did on Latchkey or something. I'm not remembering. But he's telling a story to this lawyer about, he's like, so this is what happened. He's like, no, it's your version of the events or whatever.
Just talk to us about Jack Burton. You people leave Jack Burton the hell alone. He's been through enough. He's done enough. And it's like, dude, all he really did was the very last thing. The rest of it's his buddy Wang and company.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have not listened to the commentary. It's Jack Burton. It's Kurt Russell and John Carpenter.
That's acceptable. He accepts that.
It's Kurt Russell and John Carpenter doing the commentary, so I'll have to check it out. But I heard the beginning of it, and right away they were like, this was added by the studio because the studio was like, we have to make Jack Burton look like the hero, because the movie comes out at the end and they're like, why isn't the white guy the hero? We don't understand.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, because that's not his part.
Yeah, it's Egg Shen just being like, you leave him alone. And this guy's like, there was green fire in Chinatown. Green fire.
I've seen Ghostbusters, okay? It's not good.
And this whole, like, do you believe in magic? Do you believe in sorcery?
Where are you from?
Crickly
You such a
crackly.
thing. Yeah, the purple lightning, crickety crackety. Oh my God, he's the emperor.
And you know what? Obviously, it's all like optical effect lightning. It's not
Looks
CG
really
stuff.
fucking good.
The lightning in this movie looks amazing.
Yes.
I agree. We
better
watched
than
it
shit
on
I've seen today.
We watched it on Blu-ray, and it still, for the most part, absolutely holds up. I think that the thing that's the most noticeable with the Blu-ray is the green contacts.
Yeah.
Other than that, dude, and even that looks fine. You know, I'm being a little nitpicky. I guess the
'cause
monster suit looks a little shitty, but hey,
I think the monster's amazing.
it's
The wild man. I
it's
love
how
him.
it's how it moves that's not good. It's walking on the balls of its heels, and its toes aren't even touching the ground. What kind of wild man walks like that?
You're nitpicking at that point.
I am nitpicking, and still, this isn't my top 5 favorite movies, maybe in the top 3. Actually, I have a fun story to share. When I was dating, she actually texted me one day and said, hey, what are you doing at 5:30? I said, nothing. She goes, cool, be ready. I'm going to pick you up. So what for? I'm going to surprise you. People that know me know I don't like that. That is not my thing. So 5:30 comes, because I'm like, what do I do? Do I wear a swimsuit? Do I wear a tuxedo? What caliber weapon do I bring? Is it a knife situation? I don't know what's happening. Do I bring pre-rolls? Do I bring a fucking cartridge? So long story short, she picks me up and I said, all right, where are we going? She's not telling. Don't like that. Ended up a really fun date. We drove to the Loft and we got to watch this movie for people that don't know, Tucson's got a movie theater called The Loft that does older movies. They got good craft beer there. It was a really fun time. And I was just surprised that, because it was early in us dating, that she knew I loved this movie.
Oh, wow.
But I think she just clocked the Blu-ray I had when I
Maybe.
had very few Blu-rays.
I know you had like 5 Blu-rays.
It's like 3 of them are Big Trouble in Little China. So yeah, that was a really fun date, because I went from being annoyed about not knowing where I'm going to, well, this is lovely.
Did you pack accordingly?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Go support the Loft.
Or your local little theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have a good local theater, go there. Don't just go to your multiplex.
Even if you have a multipass.
So this is it for the court, by the way. Like, this scene is done.
Oh, yeah. It's just this lawyer, or maybe not even a lawyer. Maybe he's the mayor. Like, who the fuck
Could have been
knows?
a judge.
Yeah, he's some important white man in a suit.
It's got a stenographer, dude.
It's official. And then we cut to Jack Burton on his CB radio doing his CB philosophizing.
Anybody out there that wants to listen? Blah, 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 blah.
This here's the Pork Chop Express, and it's your old buddy Jack Burton. When the rain's coming down, the sleet's hammering hard, you know what I say? Oh, no, it's when a maniac comes in, he's got your head pressed against the wall. He says, you're all your dues paid. You know what I say? The check is in the mail.
And the very first time, I remember the first time I saw this, I didn't see this as a kid. I saw it, I was probably in my late teens.
Oh, wow. I saw this as a child.
I've talked about this before. I didn't see a lot of old shit. My parents didn't really watch movies.
Yeah.
We went to the theater once in a while, and my mom would watch the Saturday afternoon movie type of thing, but my parents didn't watch movies.
My cousins had this on VHS and then syndication. So, there's just a lot of this in my life growing up.
We had this on VHS. This was watched at minimum once a year by my stepdad.
So when I started getting into movies, I just started watching people. I was like, I've heard of this, I've heard of this, I've heard of this director, whatever. And I just absorbed everything. And that might be why I have 10,000 movies now, because I'm just like, I need to see this, I need to see that. I've never seen anything.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen anything. I've only seen 8,000 movies.
Are you saying you're like a white girl on Rumspringa and it's just a bunch of dicks she needs in her life?
Yeah.
Is that what Rumspringa is? Just a fucking bukkake?
It's a pass to do whatever.
But I remember the first time I watched this, I was like, because I'd already seen Escape from New York, I'd already seen The Thing. I was like, what the fuck is Kurt Russell doing?
You're already in love with Carpenter at this point.
I didn't like this John Wayne thing he was doing.
Yeah.
But it grows on you. And it's not just him sitting in a truck talking to himself the whole time. I just wasn't appreciating it at first, but I also, again, didn't grow up with John Wayne. So
I did.
I think I'm more familiar with this than I am with most John Wayne, of any John Wayne. I'm very aware of John Wayne, but I didn't watch a lot of his movies. This I watched on repeat. And also, this is my introduction to John Carpenter.
As you all know, my mom's from Iowa, so I spent a lot of time there. We've
summered in Iowa.
We've visited the grave of Mr. Marion, Mr. John Wayne. My mother was obsessed with John Wayne. I've seen at least 10 John Wayne movies. So it's a lot of fun.
Did you see The Conqueror?
Probably not.
He plays Genghis Khan.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did see that.
He plays Genghis Khan, and that's also why him and dozens of other people on the set died.
Yeah, they were filming with some fallout around.
Yeah, it was where they used to do nuclear testing, and then a bunch of people got cancer later on.
That sucks.
Yeah. That's what you get for making a movie where you're playing Genghis Khan, John Wayne.
Hatari was one of my mom's favorite, and it's in Africa catching animals.
I don't really care for John Wayne, but westerns are hit and miss for me. I want ones with action.
Yeah.
A lot of his were you're wandering. I'm a tough guy, but I'm not gonna actually do anything fucking western.
Mm-hmm. So the ones that we watched weren't really like that. So I said the Hatari that's in the jungles of Africa, they're catching giraffes and all of these fun lions, tigers, bears. Everything.
I'm sure they weren't really killing them either.
No, they weren't. They were sending him to a zoo or something. I don't fucking know. The times. And then another one, he's a thick tough neck. They're doing the oil rigs and everything. Roughneck. And that's how I know that if there's a fire that starts, you need to throw dynamite down there to stop the fire, because fire will fight fire.
That sounds like me fucking taking a rock into a hurricane, and I love it.
But that's how I learned.
There's a fire! Quick, give me the dynamite!
I've seen some
just
of
something
westerns.
I want to say.
I think I saw The Searchers.
Pilgrim.
And I saw True Grit, which was awful. People love that. He's trying to be funny. It's not funny.
To you.
What about, is it Quiet Man, where he plays a fucking Irish fella?
Yeah.
That's Quiet Man there. Wish he was more quiet man.
I like the more, I guess when I watch westerns, I more like the spaghetti westerns, and that wasn't John Wayne. He was doing John Ford shit, which was the real American West. And
yeah.
Get Django, where he's got a coffin full of weapons.
Yeah, I got Sartana and Django movies back here. I got a couple.
Yeah, I'll take those all day. Some of the Clint Eastwoods are good. Some are exactly what you just complained about.
But the ones I have are definitely spaghetti ones, and it's High Plains Drifter and stuff like that, where it's more fucked up. It's good stuff.
All right,
anyway,
but I digress.
Yes, we all digress. So then
we do that.
He gets to Chinatown, delivering something to these very narrow streets of Chinatown in this very large truck.
This looks like the worst place to drive a truck, man. Is there not like a dock I can deliver to? I have to drive through this actual live market.
Like,
I mean,
people
he's
have to
blaring this
move
horn
their
too.
fish carts out of the way so he can fucking roll his truck through.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning.
You know what he's
Well, this is
delivering?
like the middle of the afternoon right now.
No, it's pouring rain. It's middle of the night.
He pulls in when it's anyway. He's delivering pigs.
Yes, the Pork
Is
Chop
he?
Express.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, when he pulls up, because like these guys
it's
just
like
grab
pigs.
live pigs right out of it.
Oh, okay. I
And
guess I've
Jack's
never even
like,
noticed that.
Duh, Pork Chop Express. And I was like, huh, okay then.
So he exclusively delivers pigs, though. Can you take this load? What's in the load? Hey, read the back. Read the sign. Read the sign. What's the sign say? Does it say Hay Express? No, it says Pork Chop Express. Give me some fucking pigs.
They were cute little black pigs.
So
They're
we
gonna be
meet
delicious.
Oh, I
we
bet.
meet Wang, played by Dennis Dunn, who's also in Prince of Darkness.
Oh, okay.
Darkness.
They gamble late into the night and on into morning.
Yes.
The first straight on the left and on till morning. First royal flush
Second
on the left
pig
and
on the
till
right.
morning. I don't know what game they're playing, but it's not poker.
And this,
Yeah, it's
the
evens and
second
odds
set
with
on the
some
left
sort
onto
of
morning.
dominoes, but you're guessing odds and evens.
It's probably like a form of mahjong, guys.
He comes out on top, and the guy, everyone's just fucking leaving. He's like, "What's happening?" He's like, "Beginner's luck. They're all done, dude." And he's like, "What? I still got money in my hand. Come on."
He's like, "What do you mean you're leaving?" I'm like, "The sun is up."
And Wang has a great way. He's like, "Nothing or double." Instead of double or nothing, I like the way he says it. Nothing or double, Jack. I can cut this fucking empty bottle of beer in half.
But not that bottle. This bottle.
Smart move.
He tries it and it doesn't work. Jack has to try to catch it, and then he's just like, "All right, well, I'm
It's
gonna
all
need
in
my money.
the reflexes.
I'm gonna need my money, Wang." And he's like, "I'm just a poor Chinese boy, Jack. I don't have that kind of money."
You own a restaurant. So, I don't have that money on me. That's what I meant to say. Let's go to my restaurant.
I've always loved the way he says it, like, because he just goes like Southern, like, "I'm just a poor Chinese boy, Jack."
Oh, I've been tailing in them fields all day with my pappy. I don't have none of your money here.
I can get you your money after we go. I have to go to the airport. He's like, "Yeah, over my fucking dead body. I'm going
If
to the
need be.
airport with you."
Right?
If need be, I will fucking kill you.
I don't think he's gonna flee and leave his business for $1,148 times 2.
Ooh, yeah, as I say, double it because it's nothing to double, Jack.
But like, he's like, "I gotta go pick up my fiance Miao Yin, who's played by Susie Pai, who is in First Blood, apparently."
Oh,
Is that
Which is
the
kind
girl?
of weird because First Blood takes place in America.
yeah. What was she? Maybe like a flashback.
It might have been. I just saw on her credits she was in First Blood, and I was like, "All right, that's cool."
Huh.
But I at first I was thinking someone else, and then as I was saying it, I was like, "Wait, that's not First Blood."
You know what Jack Burton says about IMDb? Bunch of nerds and male.
Oh, yeah, it must have been a flashback because she's credited on Letterboxd as the uncredited Vietnamese prostitute.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
The one he falls in love with and dies or some shit.
Yeah, I guess there was a flashback to a hooer house of some sort, wasn't there? But yes, they're going to pick up Miao Yin, and Jack goes with him. And at the airport, they run into Gracie Law, who almost always says her name, Gracie Law, when she comes into a room.
Yes.
There might be other Gracies around. You don't know.
She does it with like a pose and everything, though. Like, they know what they're doing, and it's
Gracie
very
Law.
funny. She's like
What
a
are you
hand on her
doing here?
hip, and she like looks up.
She's a lawyer
Don't worry,
named
it's
Gracie
just me,
Law.
Gracie Law.
She's got to do it.
She's
She's a
trying
lawyer
to
named Gracie Law. You got a whole fucking catchphrase and everything.
She's trying to get a TV show.
She is. She's like, are there cameras anywhere in this room?
Gracie Law tonight at 7.
Played by a very sexy Kim Cattrall.
Ow.
She has a fucking a very fun, unique path as an actress.
The mannequin.
Well, but check this though. When they were filming this, she had a very staunch out at 4:30. Ironclad had to leave because she was off doing what is it? The Three Sisters, some very big play. Who's the big playwright? Anton.
Scholl?
I'm not
No,
sure.
very Russian name, but it's like
Fisher?
he's known as like one of the top playwrights. She was doing one of his plays, so she always said that being an actress paid for her stage. She loved the stage, but if she only did stage acting, she'd have to also waitress.
Oh.
So she did movies like this, Mannequin, whatever else she could, and not to say she didn't enjoy
Split
it.
second.
Sex in the
Yeah,
City?
yeah, Split Second, one of them Star Treks.
I feel like by Sex in the City, she probably wasn't doing as much stage acting. She was just like, "Look, I'm getting paid."
Yeah.
Because you don't have time when you're doing a TV show to also do stage acting.
Yeah.
You can't be telling the people on your TV show, "I've got a hard out at 4:30."
Hey, movie fans, are you interested in professional boxing? If so, you should check out the Mixed Company Podcast, a show co-hosted by sports bettor Jamison Welsh and me, boxing superfan Luis Montemayor. Even if you're not a sports fan, don't worry, because we keep the show accessible to newbies. We don't just talk about current matches, we discuss fighters throughout history and why their legacy is important today. We tackle issues of racism in the sport and fandom. We even have a recurring pop culture segment where we discuss movies and TV shows about boxing. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and YouTube. That's the Mixed Company Podcast, a 19 Media Group production.
If you really enjoy listening to Bad Movies, Worst People, just so you know, we do have Patreon. We have 2 different tiers.
That's right. Patreon.com/worstpeople. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to Han Took Shots First, our Star Wars podcast. You get a monthly newsletter. You get archived episodes that are no longer available on the main feed. Plus, you get our monthly mental health episode.
Which we need.
And we do. And there's also a $5 tier where you get all of that content, plus you get ad-free episodes from the main feed, and you get access to Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show about forgotten or never known television shows from the 90s, like Cop Rock.
Too soon, man. It was just too early. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Help support this crazy endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yes, Gracie Law is hanging out there at the airport. She's waiting for another woman to come in who she's trying to protect from like human trafficking and whatnot. And Jack Burton sees her and goes up to her and he's like, hey, can I ask you? No. No. He's like, okay, well, you just want to jump in the...
Go away.
Not in the state you're in.
Yeah, would you ever consider jumping into the bed? Absolutely, but not with someone like you. Let's talk about someone like me. If you could smell you from where I am, it's Miller time. The guy's been up all night drinking, dude. I think he's holding himself together pretty well.
And the Lords of Death arrive, who are a Chinese street gang, apparently.
The most racist glasses ever.
I mean, they're stylized so cool, though. The 3 of them, not just the glasses. Like, it is just dripping with John Carpenter faction.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Like, you see these 3 guys and you know they belong together and not with anybody else around them.
Correct.
Copied in a lot of like 90s direct-to-video type movies.
Also, don't get in their way.
Mm-mm.
You got your leather jackets. I mean, it's the Foot Clan from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie when they're all hanging out in the gang hideout, not when they're out doing stuff.
Yeah, except these guys can actually fuck shit up.
But like the leather jackets and the sunglasses, like it's like black with like bright red stripes and shit on it and everything. Like, and Jack Burton, they're going and they're trying to grab Miao Yin as she gets off the plane. Jack Burton, I love, goes up to this one. He's like, hey, let's have a talk, friend. And this guy pulls out a switchblade. He's like, where the fuck did you get that?
Well, he gets the butterfly knife, and then he has one of like the collapsible batons. He's like, where'd you get that?
And then somebody has a revolver.
Well, yeah,
Dude,
why wouldn't you?
We are in the airport with
In
switchblades
86,
and
though.
revolvers. And
This is in the 80s where you're still at baggage claim. Anybody could go. You can go all the way up to the gate.
oh, I know. I remember. It's just insane.
Yeah.
I just
I
think
mean,
if I was me now and it was 86, I could probably get up there and fly a plane. It was that loosey-goosey.
You just walk up and put on the hat.
No, I'm supposed to be here.
I'm here to captain. What did you call it? Pilot?
You know-
I'm here to pilot.
You know what Jack Burton says? We're about to drive a plane. Did you say drive a plane? I sure did. I don't do things the way that you do. Now take off your shoes and give me a back rub.
So they get out of there with Miao Yin, nearly running Jack and Wang over. And he's
Ooh,
like,
shot
oh,
in
they done
reverse.
fucked with the wrong cowboy.
Pilgrim. You know they shot that in reverse, the whole thing.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because it's for people that haven't seen it. First of all, how dare you? But it's the car just about to hit Kurt Russell and Wang, and they both kind of jump out of the way at the last second. Very dangerous looking scene, but they kind of did it reverse, so it's cool.
So they jumped into the way.
They jumped into the way. They jumped into danger.
And then we go back to Egg Shen, who is... I love that he's just like a tour guide around Chinatown, but you end up finding out later that he's also like the good sorcerer. So he's just like this
And he
master
owns-
sorcerer who just
He's
does
also
tour
very.
guides.
He owns
He's
the
also
whole
very
block.
rich.
Yeah.
It's
He's a hundreds of years old sorcerer.
Yeah.
He's got his
Do we
time
know
to
that?
make money. I mean, because Lo Pan knows him so well, and he's like, I've been after Lo Pan for a long time,
It's
and
like
Lo
they
Pan
were
is
brothers.
Lo Pan is 2,000 years old. I don't think
I
Egg
just
Shen
always
is,
figured
'cause he
it's-
doesn't have the demon in him or whatever. But like,
Yeah. I just figured he was like maybe like 150, and like his family line just always trained their sons to hate Lo Pan.
Well, either way,
I want
150
this prequel.
150 still
extending
gives
his-
you time to save up money and buy Chinatown.
Right. Like he's extending his life, but not as much as Lo Pan.
Is he still with us?
Yes. Yeah. Please hold while I look at it.
No, he is not.
Oh, rest in
Oh,
pictures,
no.
buddy.
Yeah.
September
2001.
oof, September 12th, 2001.
Whoa, 9/11 took a toll on him.
Wow.
He saw
He
that
just-
and he's like, no, thank you.
Yeah. I'm
How did
out.
we not
I-
talk about his passing in the last two times he's
I might not have just thought about looking it up. It's one of those actors where I'm like, this guy looks like he's probably dead.
Yeah.
But I mean,
we-
James
maybe we
Hong
did
is still
talk
around.
about
And he's
it.
like 99, so
Damn, still holding it.
98 or 99.
Well, rest in pictures, Victor.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, I get it. He saw September 11th, and he was like, "Nothing good's gonna come of this."
Well, this is where I leave you.
So he didn't have to deal with any of the rest of America. That's pretty cool. But yes, he's driving
I
around.
mean, he
in this-
was born in 27.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't young. But James Hong, I want to say, was born in 29. Because I remember hearing, he was born in 29, because I remember when they won Best Picture for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and he was up on stage, because everybody was like, this is the first time James Hong has, I mean, he didn't personally win
But
an
he was in
Oscar,
something that won
but
an Oscar.
he got an Oscar, and they mentioned that he was born the same year as the first Oscars.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're ever wondering how old is James Hong, just look up and see what the Oscars were this year. Was the 98th annual? Then he's 98.
Wow.
Let's get to my favorite scene in this fucking movie. Well, the scene that really sinks its teeth into you, which is the Tong fight. Because he's taking him to the hideout. I love how he's like, take it right now, dude. This fucking truck through the narrow back alleys of San Francisco. Thank you, no.
Also, a jackknife turn into an alley in a fucking.
He wouldn't have made this if he didn't fishtail.
Correct.
You're not making this. It would have turned into an Austin Powers situation of him just reversing and forward and reversing and forwarding.
You think they got one of the stunt drivers from Convoy or something? Like,
Probably.
again, you can't just jump in a semi and drive it. You can't just jump in a semi and stunt drive it.
No.
Yeah, you definitely don't know how to drift a fucking semi.
But yeah, after Jack Burton nearly runs into
The funeral
Egg Shen's-
procession.
Well, first I want to mention, because I was talking about Egg Shen. He almost
that's
runs
right.
into the tour bus, and they like drive over fucking vendors on the sides of the streets.
Crashing all the cars.
Because again, these are not two-way roads. Not for a bus and a fucking semi, at least.
They are when you got the Pork Chop Express, Pilgrim.
But yeah, they're going down, and there's this funeral procession going on with the Chang Sing, who are the good guys,
Wearing yellow.
and then
Yellow and white.
coming out of the mist.
Hey, do
that
these
suddenly
Chang Sing have any like rival guys maybe wearing red turbans? Yeah, why do you ask? They're surrounding us.
They're behind us right
the
now.
Wing Hong.
It's right behind me, aren't they?
The
Yes.
first of whom we see is Al Leong. Welcome back to
Yeah.
the show many a time, probably.
Yeah.
I didn't look it up, but
I know Shadows.
yeah, he was in the
it's
Shadow, or he was in
Universal
the
Soldier.
Phantom. Maybe both. Probably both.
He's in a lot.
And if you,
He is
again,
in both.
I've probably said this before, but if you're like, who the fuck is Al Leong? Google Al Leong, Leong. When you see his face, you'll be like, oh, that guy.
Yeah.
You'll get to the hairline first and be like, I
Yes.
know that hairline.
Yep.
And then the goatee he almost always has. I mean, if you watched an action movie from the 80s or 90s that
You saw
involved
him.
any kind of martial arts,
You saw him.
you saw.
Yeah,
it.
he's in Die Hard. I mean, come on.
Come on,
Oh,
guys.
that's right. He is. He's in everything.
Ask your mother.
They
He
start
fucked your
having-
mom. And he took his long time.
You just reminded me of a video I just saw. Just a quick sidebar. It was like it looked like it was from the 90s, but it was clearly like someone making that. It was like an internet instructional video, and it's like, welcome to the wide world of the web, or something like that. And this guy is telling you about like internet chat rooms.
Is that what you were watching?
Yeah. And this guy's like, he goes like, oh, I'm in an internet chat room. Hello, how are you? And the guy just says, fuck you, you pussy. And he's like, so now this guy has challenged my dominance. So I have to look up and learn everything I can about him, especially about his family. And he's like, oh, look, he has a daughter. So he copy and paste the picture of his daughter and say, the only pussy I know about is your daughter's.
And that is how you internet.
And it's this fucking nerdy ass dude. It looks like a 90s instructional video. And this guy's like, I'll fucking kill you and your family. Like,
it's Napoleon's brother Kip.
It kind of looked like him. Like he had the glasses, scrawny looking dude. He looked just
Your
like
mom
Kip.
goes to college.
But anyway, yes, they start having a shootout, which is not what you expect. You got two Asian gangs coming at each other, and the shootout starts all around the Pork Chop Express.
Little Uzis.
But I love the Chinese guy that's got the fucking bandoliers and the double pistols, and he even does like the like he's about to do some fucking martial arts move, and then just double draws like bop 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 bop, and then we got a Tommy gun, AK-47s and shit. Oh man, they like the yellow turbans are not faring well at first.
No, not even a little bit. This coffin gets blowed up.
Yeah, but I think we find out that was on purpose.
I want to mention that guy too, because he's another one of those character actors that you will see. His name's Gerald Okamura. Because he's one of those faces I recognize, and it's not just from this movie. And he's just like he's like a goon in most of these movies, like an uncredited guy or whatever. But he's in Blade, he's in Mortal Kombat, he's in Samurai Cop, he was in The Showdown in Little Tokyo, The Octagon.
Okay. It's funny you mention
and he's also
Mortal Kombat.
one of like 4 actors in this movie that was in that movie we all watched called Shoot Fighter.
Mm-hmm. Whitney does not remember.
Shoot Fighter, Fight to the Death.
We didn't actually watch that, did we?
Yeah, we watched it at Jack's house. It was Bolo Young and William Zabka.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
I just want to mention him because he's another one of those big ones that's in everything.
But it's funny you mentioned Mortal Kombat because like growing up, I was like, well, this is a fucking prototype for Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
and
yeah, I mean,
years later, the creator of Mortal Kombat admitted it. You know, he's like, I took Raiden right out of it. I took fucking Shang Tsung right out of it.
Yeah, we still haven't watched Mortal Kombat on this show, but we've seen the origin of at least 3 characters now. Because Shang Tsung is Lo Pan.
Yeah.
The Storms, particularly Lightning, are Raiden.
Yeah.
And Cynthia Rothrock was Sonya Blade.
And eventually we'll do Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van Damme, who was Johnny Cage.
Yep.
I mean, we've had Van Damme, so...
Yeah, you're making a movie or making a video game about people fighting. You're like, well, I watched all these movies.
Yeah, it's literally a fucking street fight. Like, it's perfect.
But yeah, they're all shooting each other. Jack like jumps out of the truck. He's like, all right, let's go. And he pulls out a fucking knife. Like, what are you going to do, dude? You've never heard the phrase, don't bring a knife to a gunfight?
He doesn't jump out of the truck. He pulls it while he's in the truck because now the 3 storms come down, the Furies.
Oh, that's right, because he has to drive away first. Yeah.
Yeah, and the fucking, the good guys like try and fucking, mow him down with their guns. Nothing. They do this. There's one thing that always bugged me is the mechanical sounds because they do this like very uniform movement and they bring these knives up, the kukri.
Oh, yeah.
And but like the sounds like... It's a little bit like, no, they're not mechanized.
Right. Yeah. I didn't understand that fully work.
There's one of the Chang Sing is also George Chung, who we've had on the show before, because he was in 2 different Rambos, Batman Forever, Godzilla 98, Under Siege. He's also in Shoot Fighter. And then the 3 storms are Carter Wang Chi. Don't come at me. I'm trying.
Yeah, effort is there.
Who's in Tiger Claws 3, so we'll get to him one day.
Which storm is he?
Thunder.
Okay.
So he is the one that blows up at the end. Thunder is the one that gets that. He's always like, and like inflates and shit.
He dies like a garbage pail kid.
Yes, he does.
He does. And then Rain, the one who's like the flying swordsman, is Peter Kwong, who's in Golden Child. So we'll be talking about him.
He's in an episode of Renegade, so I'll be talking about him.
And then Lightning is James Pax, who was in Invasion USA and a really awesome Michelle Yeoh movie called Heroic Trio.
Dope.
Which is definitely an episode. It's awesome, but it's silly as fuck.
I like it already. And I enjoy them pulling out their weapons because, like, some are a little ridiculous. You got Thunder. Thunder has, like, the blades that have the hooks in front of them. But then you got Rain pulls out these little, eye scratch, back scratch things. And then Raiden's might be the most useless, but the most cool looking. He's got the spinning blades on his palms. Like, it's cool to give them their own identities, and I really like that. I love how lack of intimidating it is when it's like, and Rain, you got an itch on your back because I'm going to get you.
I mean, they're a little sharp. I wouldn't want to scratch my back with them.
I wouldn't want them to, but...
Also, I think...
he also never uses them.
Electricity, what is he?
Lightning,
obviously. His might actually help direct his lightning to other people.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a sprinkler of lightning.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Show me that.
I love the design of these guys. I love the hats. Like, it's similar to, like, I hope this isn't an offensive phrase, but like the rice patty kind of hats.
I'm pretty sure I have. So maybe he was fucking with me, but I had a Asian friend in high school that was like, that's called a rice picking hat. And maybe he was gassing me, but I don't think so. Like, it was literally a hat they wore when picking rice, like his family.
But like, it's like those, but much bigger. And then they have like an opening on the front where they can see through.
Yeah, because your head goes into the bell of the hat.
It's funny that this inspired Raiden because then these are clearly inspired by the first Lone Wolf and Cub movie. I think it's...
Oh.
I can't think of what the first one's called right now. But because in that, I think it's the first one. When I watch them, I watch like 3 or 4 at a time, so it's hard to say. But it's either the first or second one because there are 3 guys who are hunting him down who are warriors that have like this exact look, except for they don't have lightning powers.
Yeah,
they have the big hats that go all the way down over their head with an opening in the front where they can see out of them.
This is a classic mysterious hat. You know, in manga and just.
I want to say they were in the
Japanese
characters
movies.
that look like this were in Ninja Scroll as well and some other stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's a big anime thing and probably all going back to Lone Wolf and Cub because that's from like the 60s.
Might have been a real hat. You don't know.
I mean, it might have been. That might have been where that came from. I'm not from China.
Or Japan.
I mean, they are real hats because they built them. And
they are wearing them.
Because they're wearing them.
I will say, I think it's Rain looks the most uncomfortable because it's this giant hat, so it has like a chin strap to hold it on.
Yeah.
And you can see it like mushing his face.
I think his chin is just the smallest, so it fits in there. It's all plunk. Everybody else is like, all right, I got a little meaty jawline. He's just such a slender man.
He's a little tiny boy.
Compared to everybody else, he's a little tiny boy.
The other thing for his little spinny wands on his palms, he can ride his lightning that way.
Oh, yeah.
Because he comes in and out a few times with that.
Yeah.
Riding the lightning strike down.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
Yeah, it was.
Saves a fortune on gas.
And so Jack is like, fuck this. Just much like our Jack would be.
Yeah. I'm out. I would have left my truck much earlier. Did that guy just deflect bullets? Yeah, I'm out. I'm going to put my knife away. This knife is going to do nothing.
Is that Al Leong with a hatchet? I'm out.
Dude, he is straight up using a butcher knife. Like, it is one of the more terrifying things. Like, some people have real weapons. He's like, I just found this on the way over.
He's the first juggalo.
There's a part I got to bring up just because I fucking love it. And we all laughed at it. When they pull into the alley, there's a lady on the balcony cutting up some duck, and he rolls the window down. He's like, excuse me, have you seen? And she just puts her knife down, goes inside, and closes that shit. She's like, nope, I haven't seen anything, white man.
Her mouth doesn't even open.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't seen shit.
Yep. That's the little China version of that.
So Jack Burton is like, fuck this, goes to bail out of there, just drives his truck right through the Chang Sing. He's like, move out of my way. And at the end of the alley, we see David Lopan in his immortal form, which is with the makeup and everything, the famous look, played by James Hong, of course, who, I mean, we at least talked about on The Shadow, and he played a Vietnamese guy in Missing in Action.
He's also known as Snot from Revenge of the Nerds 2.
No. No, just to you.
She does it because
It's not just to me.
Because for a 10, almost 12 years now, she has been saying snot every time James Hong shows up, and I'm like, stop calling him snot. Revenge of the Nerds is the worst thing he's ever done.
Revenge of the Nerds 2. That's how you know it's the worst.
I have a movie we should cover one day called The Vineyard, where he's like a star.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't get to star in too many things.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's good. He owns a vineyard and he kills people.
Yeah, make me watch it.
Then we can do Operation Dumbo Drop. Just because he's in it.
Is he in that too? He's in everything.
Yeah. Ask your mother.
Never gets old. Like Jack Burton.
Unlike your mother.
Jack Burton's like, fuck this. And he goes running right through him with his truck.
Yeah.
He tries to run him over. But Lo Pan appears on the other side of the truck, and he's like, I drove right through that guy. He's like, no, he just made you think you did.
And he does the fucking... he is doing the face acting that I was talking about earlier, that he is just getting with this character. Because he starts having the lights come out of his eyes and his mouth. It looks cool, but there's nothing there on set. So he's just doing this like... kind of fucking guttural performance.
Oh, one of these days we'll have to do... When we don't have a latchkey, we'll have to do another episode of Briscoe County. Because the first episode has James Hong in it.
Oh,
nice.
There we go.
He's doing the thing with the face and the lights and all that.
Don't look. That's how he gets you.
So Jack Burton and Wang get the fuck out of there.
Splashes puddle water in his eyes, guys.
Oh,
dude.
God.
That's how you get pink eye.
This is Jenkum Puddle, guys.
It's a Jenga puddle.
And when they get over there, it's like, okay, let me splash this Jenkum in your eyes. Oh, look, around this corner are the Lords of Death.
Hey, heard you were looking for us. Nope,
was not.
I'm actually blind. I'm not looking for anything.
Fucking Jack Burton at this point. You know what, Wang? I'm going home. Keep your money. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, it's $2,000, dude.
So they go back to Wang's house. We have his Uncle Chu and his friend Eddie. Jack is just very loudly complaining about Lo Pan, and Uncle Chu is like, what's that now? You said you saw Lo Pan?
No, that's not what he means, Uncle. I swear. No, exactly. That's exactly what I fucking mean. Lo Pan, big 10-foot guy, drive right through him, got lights coming out of his eyes like a flashlight up his butt. You know the type.
Exactly.
And Eddie has bad news because the Lords of Death took Jack Burton's truck, so now he can't leave.
Now he can't. Now you can't leave.
And I love Eddie is so great because he's the maitre d' here at the Black Dragon Pool or something like that restaurant. What a cool name. But he has I would say the whitest voice. He's like, hey, how you doing? Shame about your truck. Lords of Death gonna nab that right up. It's our fucking Patreons, the white voice.
Oh,
so exactly what I was about to say. Speaking of that movie, we got David Cross.
Sorry to bother you, but your table of 4 is ready.
So then Gracie Law just comes walking into Uncle Chu's apartment. Like, Wang does not like her.
Superheroes don't knock.
Well, Wang doesn't like her, but she seems to be very friendly with the family.
You know, it's probably because she wouldn't help get Meow in. What's her name?
Miao Yin.
Miao Yan. Because she was helping some other girl get in.
Maybe.
Because she's a lawyer for that.
But maybe they like her because she has helped a lot of people in Chinatown. She does seem to have good intentions. Yes,
but
she's
that's
nosy.
why he doesn't like her, is because she didn't help him.
Yeah, I mean, this does appear to be Uncle Chu's apartment, not Wang's. So Uncle Chu's like, I love Gracie. Look at her. Look at her.
Oh.
Wouldn't you?
Have you seen her?
Look at those green eyes.
Shove an egg roll in that mouth.
But this is when she first walks in and she just goes, don't panic, it's me. Pose. Gracie Law.
Gracie Law. Lawyer by day, and then I'm still a lawyer at night.
Jack Burton is just like, she can't get enough of me. That's why she's
What's the
still
word
here.
I'm thinking of? It's not customs. She's trying to get
Immigration.
There we go.
Like an immigration lawyer. It's not necessarily that, though. She literally says that the woman she was helping come in so she didn't get human trafficked. So it's not just immigration. It's like helping people with like asylum or something, like people who are trying to come from China who don't have to go through illegal means. And then we've got fucking what was Cowboy Way on our hands.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We find out that the White Tigers have Miao Yin, which apparently must be another part of the Wing Kong and the Lords of Death. They all work for David Lo Pan. All the bad guys work for David Lo Pan.
Yeah, it's like how Disney owns everything. An evil entity has other evil entities under them.
Yes.
So the White Tigers are like Fox,
Okay.
and the Wing Kong are like Hollywood Pictures.
Okay.
And but I love
the Furies are basically just Star Wars.
Fair enough.
they're just rambling off like all this stuff about like, oh, the White Tigers have Miao Yin at this thing, whatever. And Jack is like, I'm feeling like a bit of an outsider here. And Eddie just looks at him. It's because you are.
Well, yeah, you should feel that way. I'm feeling a bit like a white guy here.
Oh, and Eddie's got like a big old crush on
We haven't met him
gotten
yet.
there
Her
yet.
Yeah,
But Margot.
we're about to, because they go. So Jack Burton has to go sneak into the White Tiger. Well, walk into the White Tiger place undercover.
He's got to look like a really nerdy white guy. However, will they do it?
This is so funny. It's just like, you got to go in there and make them drop their guard. He's like, I'll try. You got to look stupid. And Gracie Law, he does.
Yeah, dude, didn't they give him those horn rim glasses? Oh, golly gee willikers, it really is raining cats and dogs out there.
What did I say this character was last night? The movie you pulled it.
The computer wore tennis shoes.
Yes.
That's Kurt Russell as a kid being a big nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, he's going into this brothel, and when he's talking to this girl that they end up, because he's like, oh, I need a Chinese girl with green eyes. I'd sure love that. And the lady's like, yeah, that doesn't exist. And like,
Chinese
this is
girls
red
don't have
flags.
green
'Cause
eyes.
we just kidnapped a Chinese girl with green eyes, which we didn't mention. Miao Yin has green eyes. You've probably seen the movie.
Yeah, better.
But like, he's talking to this other prostitute, and he's just like, so how's it work? New girls come in, old girls go out. I don't know. They just don't tell my wife I was here. You know what I mean?
I'm going to pay cash because it's not deductible. And also, I got to get out of here and make a fluffy cheese casserole. So if we could make this, I'm going to make a pun. If we could do this lickety split, that would be swell. Speaking of swell, oh boy, it's happening. I'm a bit of a method actor. I know exactly. That's what I meant. I was going to lickety split. And now I'm getting thick. My tater tot's starting to fluff, if you know what I mean. That can of beer's getting a little foamy, if you know what I mean. That sausage stick is getting a little plump, if you know what I mean. My penis is getting hard, if you know what I mean.
And while he's in there doing that, Gracie Law is like, hey, I think I recognize that car. And goes over to this other car, and this is where we meet Margot, played by, funny enough, an actress named Kate Burton.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out a name for Jack. They went through the cast list, like, oh, Burton's cool.
I know her from Grey's Anatomy. She's Ellis Gray.
I didn't look her up. I looked her up, and I didn't really recognize anything. So when Whitney said Grey's Anatomy last night, I was like, cool.
Done.
So we've got Grey's Anatomy and Sex in the City in this movie. So she's talking to, what is she talking to her about? She's like another reporter who's trying.
She's
an
investigative journalist.
Yeah. Who's trying
So
to
she
break
wants
a story on the White Tigers.
Yeah.
Yes. And probably more the human trafficking circle.
And while all this is going on, it feels like an earthquake starts. But this is where we get the green fire in the sky.
I mean, green fire, Mr. Shen. Green fucking fire. On the roof.
It's the Storms breaking into the White Tigers brothel to take Miao Yin.
I love this madam still gets she gets her ass zapped.
Well, she wasn't going to give Meowlin to
I think
Lopan,
that
right?
was the idea here is I think she was going to keep her because she's like, oh, a Chinese girl with green eyes, we can make some good money.
No, she
here.
makes a call, doesn't she? Either way, I just always assumed it was the Storms. Like, I do what I want. I know you were going to give her to us, but we're here to take her now. And I
Yeah.
really don't care if you get hurt because guess what? You're mortal. You're amortal. I'm immortal.
Okay, fair enough.
Turns
Like
out
they
they're
don't give a
not.
fuck. Yeah, true. But they just don't give a fuck about the human life. Even if you're on my team, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm just here for Lopan's girlfriend, dude.
The exposition in this movie is, I think, purposely kind of hammy because Jack Burton, I think, mentions to Margot Lopan, and she's like, you mean the Lopan that runs the Orient Bank and is so reclusive he hasn't been seen in years? Like,
That
it's
one?
always
The
stuff
same?
like that. Like,
Well, and I love it though. It is purposely hammy, but it makes so much sense and it fits in this. Like especially when Wang is trying to like give a little bit of rundown. He's like, I don't know, dude. You got Buddhism, you got Taoism, you got the fucking ancient black magic. Like it's all just, you take what you want and you leave the rest.
I also love his thing about like something will happen. You'll have to go to the hell of boiling oil or something. That's
The hell of being skinned alive.
And he's
Chinese
like,
have a
the
lot
Chinese
of hell.
have a lot of hells. Yeah.
And we see some of them.
Yeah, we do.
The hell of being hung upside down.
Drowned.
Well, like he's going through all this shit, and this is when Jack Burton is like, I think I'm a pretty reasonable guy, but I've just experienced some very unreasonable things, and I'm going to need someone to explain what is going on to me.
Yeah.
Everybody listening, do yourself a favor and look up a video. It's probably just still out there on YouTube. It's just, did Kurt Russell read the script for Big Trouble in Little China? Because it's a super cut of everything. Because this whole movie, he's lost because he's out of his element. He's out of his element, Donnie. And it's the whole supercut of everything. He's just like, what? What's going on? Who's that? What's happening? Like,
what?
Yeah.
What?
We had a friend that showed us that once.
Yeah. And I mean, I get it. Because again, I would be very confused, but it's still a very funny, like supercut out there. But we find out, so he's going to break into, Wang is going to break into the Wing Kong exchange to get Miao Yin. And Margot's like, you can't just waltz in there like the wind? Yes, I can.
It's exactly what I'm going to do. Why don't you call the cops? You're not a one-man army. Cops got better things to do than get killed.
Dude, and they sneak in there.
Oh, wait, we missed another line, though. Sorry, it's hey, if I don't come back, call the president. Do you think she has a direct line to the president? We should start with the cops. There's a chain of command here.
But like they just walk into this place.
I got a phone call there. Apparently there's some big trouble in Little China. I didn't even know we had Little China here. I could go for some Chinese food. Egg rolls.
Other
you know
side
how you
of the
make an egg
country.
rolls? You just push it. That's the easiest way, mommy.
If I don't come back, call Marky Mark.
Oh, bro.
Ouch.
You want big trouble in Little Chinatown? I got big trouble right here. One on my left, one on my right. Boom. Put it together. It's time for a fight. You know what Marky Mark says at a time like this? Fuck it, dude. Let's go bowling.
But I love they go in there. I mean, they're acting like phone repairmen, but they're just dressed in their normal clothes. They're
And
covered
carrying
in
a
water, and he's carrying a phone. And he's like, "Where's the switchboard? It's back here. Cool, thanks." And they just walk past security, and these security guys are like, "What?"
Wang is talking to him in Chinese while Kurt is just like, I think the switchboard's probably back here. Let's go check that out.
My boss has always said, if you walk in with conviction and a clipboard and you act like you belong there, they'll let you anywhere.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
know.
that works 90% of the time.
I used to work for a beer distributor. That's what you do. You walk into the kitchen with your collar on, and you act like you're supposed to be there, and people are just like, "All right."
The guy, there was like two guys that walked into Disneyland or Disney World with a ladder. And they just let them right on in.
Hell yeah. That's why I always carry a ladder, a fence post, and a rock.
Yeah.
Man, this survival kit's getting wild.
Camelback of gin.
Can I get a 6-demon bag to go?
This is when they're trying to sneak in, and they find a door with a sign on it in Chinese, and he's like, "What's that say?" It says the hell of boiling oil. You're kidding, right?
Yeah.
I am. It says keep out.
Just kidding. It says the hell of having your anus pulled through your pee hole.
Ow.
It's actually much worse than we thought.
I think it's Egg Shen at one point is giving us some exposition. Or no, he's not there yet. So maybe it's
No, he's giving
Wang.
Uncle Eddie and because Wang and Jack are in the elevator, and then what I was saying earlier about the Buddhism and the Taoism and yada yada, that's actually Egg Shen talking to, I think it's Gracie Law, Margot, and Eddie, and Uncle
Chu.
It's Uncle Chu.
Yeah, because at some point here, though, this might be Wang talking to Jack, but he's like, life is a balance of positive and negative furies, and when they're out of balance, the person becomes a demon and they live forever, and that's what happened to Lo Pan. So he's the famous version with the makeup and the hat and the glowing eyes and all that shit is incorporeal. He can't touch anything, but he's immortal. And then the decrepit old man version of him can touch things, but is a decrepit old man
Weak
stuck in
as
a
shit,
wheelchair.
yeah. Yeah, it's his curse. And he's been trying to break it.
For 2,000 years.
So the elevator just starts filling with water.
Uh-oh.
So they pry the doors open and get out of there into a room filled with water and upside down hanging corpses.
Being picked at by crabs.
The hell of upside down sinners.
Yep.
Oh my God. I wonder what hell I would go to.
Inside every sinner is a winner.
So they get snagged when they get out of there and tied up in these wheelchairs.
I had a rocking chair growing up that looked like this wheelchair. It was my stepmom's when she had the babies.
I mean, this has to be one of Lopan's old wheelchairs, and that's why they're so fucking nice.
Right?
It was before he got the power chair.
And Jack Burton is just like, where the hell are we? And this is when we get Lopan finally speaking. He comes in, you are nowhere. And it's this
The
old
hell
man
does that
Lopan.
mean?
He's talking about how he needs a girl with green eyes to break the curse, and there aren't many Chinese girls with green eyes. And Jack has a line like, well, beggars can't be choosers, man. And he's like, but I can.
Yeah.
Like his snap of being evil. He's just doing this old man like, oh, there aren't many girls with green eyes. And he says beggars can't be choosers. And it's like, well, I can. He goes like emperor on him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. But like Wang is rightfully scared and showing a level of kind of respect where Jack is not. He's like, look there, we get it. You're doing all this because you want to find a girlfriend. Certainly you can be, find someone. There have been others, but they didn't satisfy. I can't remember the god's name.
Ching Dai.
The
Ching
god
Dai.
of the east.
Ching
Yeah,
Dai.
Ching Dai is the dragon god.
Because they have to survive the burning blade.
Yeah. So while this is all going on, he looks over at security cameras. Gracie, Eddie,
Gracie Law.
Gracie Law. Margot and Eddie are all coming into the place. And I just love, he sees it. He's like, well, this pisses me off to no end. He just like rolls out of there.
Do it.
Jack and Wang get taken to this room filled with skeletons up this giant ramp.
The hell of being skinned alive, maybe?
I don't know, but when he takes them in there, he's like, there's no way out of here. Or he says something, he's like, there's been other people brought in here. Looks like it's been a while, though. It's just these rotting skeletons on the wall.
Yeah, I love how Jack gets out, too, because he starts rocking his chair back and forth and eventually is able to get to his boot knife.
Yeah.
Boot knife.
And they're trapped in this room with like super thick walls. This is the first of 2 times Jack Burton is tapping on walls with this knife, trying to figure out how to get out.
Yeah.
That's how you measure.
This is probably 2 or 3 inches thick. Like, we can't go through this.
I'd say it's about 2 or 3 inches thick there. I don't know. Junior, take your blade out and give it a tap.
I fucking love the one later because he's tapping and he's like, is this hollow?
Hollow?
And they're like,
Hollow.
yeah. And he's like, fuck this. It just cuts through.
While they are freeing themselves, that's when we get Thunder, right? Yeah, Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder comes in with Eddie.
I can help you. I'm not going to do his voice, even though his delivery is so fucking awesome. It's one of my favorite things is the genuine second language speaking is so much fun in this.
Yes, it is.
And like they pretend like they hear him coming and they pretend they're still tied up. So when he comes in with Eddie, then they jump him. And
because they gas the elevator, and because he is a cloud, he can hold his breath forever.
Yeah. And I love Jack Burton gets first of many times, not the first, one of many times where he is useless in a fight because he just gets knocked into this wheelchair and then the wheelchair goes rolling down the giant hill.
Well, first he does, so he jumps on Thunder's back, Thunder knocks him right off, and then he jumps back on again, blade to his
With the
throat,
knife,
and he's like,
yeah.
let's try this again. Everybody starts to leave, and you hear Wang like, come on, Jack. He's like, how? I don't know how, and that's when Thunder starts to do the and then launches him off into the fucking ramp to nothingness. The hell of being fallen down a well.
It's the Well of Jankum, guys. No, in Skeletor Masters of Universe, the well to Schwelting,
The well to Schwelting.
Well to Schwelting.
pink goo.
That sounds like a fucking Irish. The well to Schwelting. You're trying to get to Schwelting, you got to go to the well. Better off that way. When I was younger, I
At
knew
the
someone
bottom
that
of this
fell into
pit is
that.
Frank Langella still. He's like,
Next
when is that
time."
second movie happening?
When are we doing a sequel? I've been rebreathing my Jankum for years. How do you think I got this bone face? You boob!
So we get Old Man Lopan turning into a light up puppet,
Oh, yeah.
which is wonderful.
I wanted
looks
to
so
linger
good.
on this effect a little bit longer. Because what it happens is like it starts pulsating. We see the light under the frail liver spotted skin. But then when the light starts coming out of his orifices, it just takes over the screen and goes to white.
Yeah.
I think this looks so good too, though, because it's James Hong in a ton of makeup already to be the old man. So they just had them do the exact makeup on
A silicone face.
this lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah, a lamp.
Because
I can
it
agree with
looks,
that.
I mean, other than the way it moves, because it moves like an animatronic, it looks like fucking James Hong's head is lighting up.
Yeah.
It looks genuinely really good.
It looks dope.
But this is when we see that he's non-corporeal, as I mentioned, because he turns into powerful Lopan, but he tries to grab something or do something and he can't. His
He's
hand goes
touching
right through
her.
it. Yeah. Oh, because is this when he was Gucci gooing Gracie Law? Because he was like talking to her and he's like got his little old man hands and he's like poking her face and shit. Like
His fucking nails, dude. Oh,
Because she also
my
has
goodness.
green eyes.
yeah.
So when he's a person and like decrepit, his nails are curled in such a way and disgusting. But when he's,
Corporeal.
Powerful.
thank
or
you,
not corporeal.
when he's ethereal,
Ethereal.
Yeah,
Ethereal.
ethereal.
the pinky nails are just as long as his actual pinky, and they curve in such a way he can't hold.
But he
his
needs that
pinkies
for his
out.
magic. He needs it for his magics.
Is that what his magics is?
That's where most of his magics is.
He has better
Yeah.
nails than I have ever had.
He is hamming it up though. Like we talked earlier, like he's having a fun time with this role.
So much fun.
And because he does, like I did that line where he's like, someone's like you'll marry one of them and then you'll do this. Like indeed, he hits a tone that you should not hit, and I love it.
I will have them both.
So Jack, Wang, and Eddie show up and they break out Gracie Law and Margot. And like they're trying to run away. It's like a close call kind of thing.
I know
And
we're
I
running
love-
long, but deleted scene that explains why she was hogtied like that.
Oh yeah, because he has her tied up.
She's the only one.
Depending on what you're into, this might be in a sexy manner.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh,
it's because
a
she was
sexy-
fighting back. He even says she's a tomcat or something.
There's just a deleted scene.
Wildcat.
I don't know if it was deleted scene or not shot scene, because they say even Kim Cattrall said that she didn't know why she was tied up like that, but it's because she was mouthing off to everybody, and they're like, "Fuck
Exactly.
this."
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I don't need the scene because like Margot is just tied up and she's like, "Oh my god, whatever, let me out of here."
She's writing.
Gracie Law is fucking.
Oh yeah, she is writing.
Oh, that's right. So she's not even fully tied up. She's just in a
She's
cell.
in a cage,
And Gracie Law is hogtied, and I always just assumed it was because she was
mouthing off.
mouthing off and slapping people in the face and clawing.
Hey,
their
we got
eyes
this
and-
mouthy broad over here. I say we hogtie her.
She keeps saying that her name is Gracie Law and like posing.
Hogtie always made me think of something a pig would wear.
You think Steven Seagal watched this movie and was like, "That's a good idea.
Yes.
I'm gonna
I
hog
like
tie
that.
ladies in my basement."
Yes.
It's got a little tape recorder. Note to self: get wooden cages with releases on them.
Note to self: build dungeon. Note to self: tie up women in it.
Does anybody else think the way I sound is sexy? Just me.
Just you.
But I love when they're like running out of there, and Wang is trying to lead them, and he's like, "Let's go this way, maybe."
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, to free him first, I do enjoy the fight they have with the two female Tong members. Because
Oh yeah.
Eddie comes, he's got Eddie with a shotgun to his throat and his head on his hand on his hair, and he's like, "Open the fucking gates or I'll blow this dude's fucking head off." Yada yada. These chicks
Do it.
don't
We don't
fall
know who
for
this
it.
guy is.
So they turn with their guns, and the chick just fucking knocks their guns out with their staff. Starts like kind of coming at him, but you can see both guys don't want to hit a girl until finally like, she's hitting me. I have to, and just
They're
boop.
soft.
I don't hit a girl. They're soft. That's why we
like
needed
to
Kim
touch them.
Cattrall to come in behind Eddie and start using his exosuit body.
So they have to swim through this water to get out of there. Gracie, like everybody gets out except for Gracie and Jack at first. She's behind and she's like, "Where the fuck is Jack?" And she's screaming for him and stuff because he's stuck underwater.
They do a good scene where she pulls. She's like, "Where's Jack?" And she grabs Margot, and she's like, "Where's Eddie?" And she's like, "I don't know." And the next person's Eddie. She's like, "Where's Wang?" And she's like, "I don't know." The next person's Wang. "Where's Jack?" And then Jack doesn't come up at first. And she's like, "Oh, Jack."
And then he comes up and then plants a big kiss on her. Hey,
Hey, I can't swim when you're rubbing against my body. It's like I got a reverse dorsal fin here.
Exactly. He's like, "Can you stop rubbing against me? I can't think when you're doing that."
All the blood's rushing out of my head, you know.
if you didn't understand that, I'm getting an erection.
I have a boner, if you can't tell. You know what Jack Burton says at a time like this?
Go.
They run through another place. I mean, this movie is a series of going into a place you shouldn't be and then trying to escape from the place without dying.
Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong.
They really are fighting their way through the 7 levels of hell.
It's like they're trying to get out and they get stopped by some more Wing Kong, and like Jack pulls out his boot knife and immediately gets knocked away from him.
No, he throws it.
It slips out of his hand.
Oh, that's right. He pulls it and it just flings into the air, right?
Yeah.
Because he has to make himself useless. But Wang is handling some shit. He's taking him out because finally when Jack does get it going, he's all, ha! And everyone's defeated. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he's got a knife and an Uzi, and he's like, yeah. Oh, man.
Let's fucking go. Oh.
We do see they pass this like demon sculpture thing in the walls, and the eyes like
Roll
leave
back.
it, and then these big yellow eyes come out.
Oh,
It's our
what
first
is that?
hint of the wild man. It's the Yengri. I can't remember what it was called. It's a not real, but it's a real like Chinese cryptozoid like legend thing. So
Yeah.
Well, Victor or Egg Shen.
It's a real legend.
like a Sasquatch thing.
Egg
for that,
Shen,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
He does tell everybody that, he released all these monsters into the, like, an earthquake happened 2,000 years ago, and that's when Lopan split into his 2 personalities or whatever, and it released a lot of monsters.
That's when we're talking about the black blood of the earth.
Yes.
You mean oil? No, I mean the black blood of the earth.
No, I wish I did mean oil. I'll be honest.
Yeah, because we have the wild man, and then we have this thing that looks like an anglerfish that just like eats a
Of
Chinese
eyeballs?
dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's the second time they're going back through all this stuff, but still, we can mention it. Who cares?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen the movie.
You should have.
So they're finally getting up to. They get up to the top. They hold these desk guys hostage, I think, for a minute to get out,
Yeah.
and then like everybody gets out the door. But the last one out is Gracie Law,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Well, she's
gets
not even
snatched
out.
by big monster claws.
Yeah, she does.
She
Oh, that's
gets
right. She doesn't
snatched
even
by
get all the way to the
Goro.
door. She gets to a side thing, and the side, like this wall door opens.
It's the
I guess
secret
they're all
passage.
wall doors, but you know what I mean.
Wall
door. You know what I mean? A secret door.
As opposed to one of those, gate doors.
So everybody gets in the bus and is getting out of there, and it's like, where the fuck is Gracie? She's with Le Wild Man.
I mean, they all got their heads down in Shen's bus anyway because these guards came out opening fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they light this bus up. Good thing his bus is bulletproof.
Yeah, it is.
It's made out of steel.
He cast
Oh.
a spell on it.
No, this
Ooh,
is
probably.
the part. This is the part where he's Gucci Goo and Gracie Law, because I have it written down here. There's old Lo Pan, and he's talking about, I have 2 girls with green eyes. Happy days.
Ooh, happy days.
And then he goes, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. That's because I wrote down beep, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that's right. Because this is the wild man brings her to him.
Yes, yeah. And, I mean, I heard once the puppet cost a lot to make. I just can't remember what it was. I was trying to look it up because I heard it somewhere else once before. It might have been when our friends on Good Beer Bad Movie Night talked about this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And we saved it for Mental Health Month. They just started out by being like, don't fucking yell at us. We know it's not bad.
Yeah, the numbers are bad, though. You can justify anything. At least I can.
Well, for them, it was because Dave picked it for his birthday month. Because him and
Good move, Dave.
Pete had seen it, but the other 2 had never seen it.
Oh, wild.
So they were like, he was like, I love this movie. It's my birthday. You haven't seen it, so we're watching it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Catherine hadn't seen this, right? She
She hadn't
confused
seen
it
it.
with, because I listened to this episode, she confused it with Escape from LA.
I don't remember for sure, but yeah, she definitely hadn't seen it. And then, yeah.
She thought they were the same movie. I distinctively remember hearing that. She thought they were the same movie for the longest time.
But yeah, so that's crazy. But it might have been when they were talking about how it was a very expensive thing to make, but then it just didn't work quite right, so they didn't get to use it a lot.
Okay.
But I think other than like the fact that it doesn't function super well, it's amazing looking.
The design is cool. The look is
It's
cool.
gross.
The movement is not.
Yeah. So now Egg, they're
Maybe
back.
it came down to maybe it just came down to a bad body actor. Like there wasn't a lot of body actors back then. Like we didn't have a Doug Jones yet.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the right person would have been like, "Oh, you move like this." The person that got in the suit's like, "I don't know. I'll just do this."
We had Kane Hodder.
Yeah, but he was.
This isn't big. Well, this is big and lumbering, I guess.
Either
was
way.
was he doing Jason yet? He might not have been doing Jason
I
yet.
heard your mother was doing Jason last night.
But like they get back to Uncle Chu's apartment, and then basically immediately Jack, Egg Shen, and Wang are like, "We're heading back. Now we got to go get Gracie and Meow."
Yeah, but he gets concoctions. He has a thing of hair across his chest.
Oh my god, I love when
the bag the strap to his fucking tote bag is made of Chewbacca.
Yes,
because they go to Egg Shen's like base of operations, and it's like, oh, this is where we find out he's rich. But he like does the thing that he did it in Scott Pilgrim. You see it all the time in like comedy things. He walks into a room, closes the door opens, and he comes out dressed completely different.
yes.
Yeah.
He's just saddled up with this bag of like, he's got the hair strap, he's got potions and fucking magical grenades and whatever
And
the
these
fuck
little
else
beads.
is in there.
He's got marbles that you can charge with a flashlight, and it fucking banishes demons to heck.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And then he's got this hollowed out gourd with secret potion for everybody to drink that makes you invincible.
What's in it? Wind, fire, all that stuff.
I think it's definitely
Just Rumpelman's.
placebo. It's a placebo.
It's Rumpelman's. It's like, man, I feel invincible. My mouth is minty fresh.
tingly.
I got a little tingle. I'm gonna go fucking hit on that girl and fuck up David Lopan. I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me another one of them demon shots, because I'm feeling pretty good. I feel kind of invisible. I mean invincible. I feel it.
Was they end up drinking it. So first they go in through a secret entrance that Egg Shen has in his closet to Lopan's domain.
He's got a fire pole down to the black blood of the earth. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And like that's when they go through, we see that anglerfish thing, and he throws like a magical grenade at it.
Because the Lopan can see whatever he sees.
Well, that's the guardian, which looks like the beholder. There's that big thing that comes out of the wall
the
and just
giant
snatches
anglerfish.
up.
Yeah.
So
Take somebody.
I love this set design. Like this underground, oozy, green, foggy thing is great. I forgot to mention the Chinatown set that they have. Michael Jackson visited at one point because his sister Janet was filming a music video on the same set. They built this set and rented it out to like 3 different companies. So it's in whatever video Janet Jackson had that came out around 86.
Okay.
They shot
Jackson's
on
just
this.
like, what are you doing here? Is that a monkey? No, it's a wild man, Michael.
Oh, I heard there was Big Trouble in Little China. I've been Big Trouble in Little Boys. Just kidding. It's not that big.
It's okay, Trouble.
It's medium trouble. The kids are little, though.
Hey, big trouble, little. Hey.
But I love, oh my God, this is so funny. He pulls out the gourd and he calls it his flask of power.
Mm-hmm.
What I said is funny is my phone either autocorrected or I fucked up typing, because he says only a dream can kill a dream.
Right.
But my notes say only a dram can kill a dream. And a dram is what you call a
dram
pour
of scotch. Only a dram can kill a dream. Because look, he thinks that he's invisible and invincible. I got a big secret. I got a dram of Rumpelmans. Everybody, shh, nap time after this Rumpelmans ram. Rampelmans, Trampelmans, Trumpelmans. What's the deal?
So like we're cutting back and forth here between the good guys trying to sneak in and Lopan having various ceremonies.
Yes.
The first ceremony here is like it's all the storms doing like these weapons demonstration things that have something to do with summoning up the burning blade, which is basically just they put these swords in both the girls' hands, it lights up and it makes them float, and then they have to touch the
Orb of
Qingdai,
power.
the orb of power, and it
if
turns green for both of them.
Yeah, and if it doesn't kill them, then they win.
Yeah.
I didn't
Otherwise, they would
realize-
have been cooked.
But I just
I
love at
didn't
the end of it,
realize
he's
that-
like, I'm marrying both of them.
Yep.
Go
You
ahead.
Well, because he's
realize.
going to use one for a sacrifice and one for
Yes.
frickin'.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that ancient Chinese deities loved neon so.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God, we haven't even talked about my favorite thing in this fucking movie.
We haven't got there yet.
No, we have. The score.
Oh.
My favorite fucking thing about this movie, like we talked about it being a staple of our childhood for Whitney and I, and then Derek, I guarantee, fell in love with it when you first watched it because it's such a synthy, powerful score. It's very John Carpenter, but it has that Asian, that Chinese kind of feel to it as well.
But without being like the offensive thing you would see in movies from like this era or a little earlier, where it's like, we're doing an Asian thing. Okay, so we've got a guy playing a guitar, but he's going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that. It's just
when it's the Lords of Death rolling around that car, it's like this. It's so driving.
It almost gave Stranger Things vibes.
Well, that's exactly why Stranger Things is. They're doing. I mean, the guys that the group Survive that did the music for that, they're a synthwave band, which are all inspired by music of movies from this era.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're doing. They're doing 80s movie music, and 80s movie music. Yes, there's a lot of movies that do the synth thing. I mean, Beverly Hills Cop and some other ones, but John Carpenter is, I think, in my estimation, the main inspiration for all those, because it's music that you could listen to on its own that isn't just a score to the movie.
Yeah.
So I should have said the Stranger Things theme song gave me Big Trouble in Little China vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. It's this one is one of the best, I think, especially of this era.
And it's like you said, it's not offensive. It's just you can definitely tell they're going for a Chinatown feel, and it's done such like there's the only song that's in this movie that actually has like vocals is the very last one, the credits,
which was written by John Carpenter, but it's performed by some shit ass band.
No, it's performed by him and a
like
bunch of his friends. It's I ended up looking it up later. It's that's not quid pro quo. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's but it's him and a bunch of like film geeks that he knows.
Okay.
That all play music.
Because I know he's really, I mean, he plays other instruments. He's really into guitar. You learn that in the 90s. Because his scores they get worse. He should have stuck to synth, but he can put music together well. I think the thing about the song with the singing at the end is the guy singing.
Yes. Correct.
Who I'm assuming is not John Carpenter.
Probably not. If so, I'm sorry.
But this is when Egg is talking about, like, they're about to drink the potion. They're going into a room. They find a bar underground because they like hang out around this bar to drink the potion right before they go in to fight.
It's Lopan's got bars all over this place, dude. You never know. You need a fucking tram.
Never know.
But I love the back and forth between Jack Burton and Egg Shen. He's like, "What's in the flask, Egg? Magic potion? Yeah. What do we do? Drink it? Yeah. Thought so." Like,
yeah.
Bottoms up, bitches.
And we get Wang doing the patriotic thing. That's I don't know. I like it at the time, you know, because now it seems
it was.
Now we have too many like patriots starting to become a bad word, even though being patriotic is not bad. You know, there's just certain things that are being co-opted and taken made bad. And but Wang gives like to the colors of liberty or something like that.
Colors don't bleed.
Yeah, they don't bleed and they don't run or something.
Don't lose a feather.
Oh yeah, the eagle. That's Jack Burton's response. May the eagle not lose its feathers, or something like that.
Yeah, to the men in the service or something. You know, the red, white, and blue. These colors never run.
Yeah.
May the freedom bird of never lose a feather, Pilgrim.
So this is when they get spotted by one of the Guardians, who looks like a beholder from D&D. It's much smaller. The beholders are big, but it's a little ball with.
It's a fat pocket with 1,000
eye
eyeballs.
You also see him in Doom.
Ooh,
the video game. Not the movie. I don't remember the movie at all, but the video game. There's a big thing that floats around that's got eyes and it's a ball. And it's gross.
I forgot about that guy.
I never played it.
Probably also inspired by this. I don't know.
It's an eyeball
because that's supposed to be like he went to Mars and go through a gate into hell, or the creatures from hell are coming out, or both.
Big Trouble, Little Planet.
Yeah, Big Trouble on the Red Planet.
I like that.
That's how you mix Ghosts of Mars with this movie and make Ghosts of Mars better.
Oh man, I've never seen it, but I know of it.
It's John Carpenter. It's good when action is
Val
happening.
Kilmer?
No, that's a different Red Planet.
That's Red Planet.
Ghosts of Mars is Ice Cube and Natasha Henstridge.
Ooh, okay.
Didn't we just watch that?
Yeah, we just watched it. I mean, and it's fun. It's not great.
No, it was fun.
But it's a lot more fun than I remember. I remember watching it back when I first got into John Carpenter and I was going through everything and I was like, what?
We'll save that for an episode.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's definitely an episode.
I grabbed it on 4K from Shout Factory just because I'm like, I'm going to own all of John Carpenter's movies eventually. He doesn't have that many.
Right.
I have pretty much all of them except for The Ward, which was his last one with that one girl. I can't think of her name right now. It doesn't matter. I've never seen it, but I mean, I own all the way back to his first TV movie, which is called Someone's Watching Me.
Do you have his Elvis movie with Kurt Russell?
I do.
Fuck yeah.
I haven't watched it yet because it's like 3.5 hours long because it was
It's
a
weird.
2-night TV special thing. But
It definitely like goes in. It's a lighthearted movie, and then out of like nowhere, it's a scene where they're in a car driving, and it's like just a really menacing shot with menacing music. Like, oh, that's the John Carpenter part.
if anybody's interested, most of John Carpenter's movies are available through Shout Factory, and Shout Factory is distributed by a website called Groove now, GRUV. And it's really easy to get free shipping through them, and they have sales all the time.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know if Shout Factory is still going to do it now that they go through Groove, but every year, whatever month is John Carpenter's birthday, I want to say maybe it's January, they do a John Carpenter sale. That's when I've picked up movies over the years. Over the years, I've picked them up there, and I've just been like, they're like, it's John Carpenter's birthday, we're having a sale, and I'm like, cool, I'll take these 2 this year. I'll take these 3 this year. Like, that's how I've pretty much got them all. The only one that's not available through them, I think, is Christine and the Ward, like I said, just for the people who are interested in owning any of that stuff. But yeah, the Guardian sees them, and because the Guardian sees them, Lopan can see them.
Egg talks a little shit to him, you know, and then Jack, just being Jack, has to take a couple shots at him.
Dude, this little Guardian thing is just floating there, and Lopan is talking shit like on a megaphone through this guy.
Yeah.
He's like, Egg Shen, I'm gonna cut your fucking flesh off or whatever. And Jack just lights this thing up with an Uzi.
peasant magic. You'll never get me.
Just Uziing this little tiny ball is very funny.
Oh, and the ball goes, oh, and it runs away. It's like, oh.
Do you guys remember those toys? You might not, wife. It was marketed to boys, but it was like a 90s thing where they were like this. They were like little gross
Mad
balls.
balls. Mad balls?
Yeah, something like that. And you would like squeeze it and it had like goo.
Yeah, I definitely remember.
Whatever. That's what this thing looks like. And I just imagine shooting one of those, and it was very funny in my head. But Lopan's wedding is going on, which, like you said, just adorned with neon lights. It's like this big, kind of like, I don't know if it's a Buddha statue or it's some kind of religious statue.
Yeah, I think this one's the 6-arm one, so I don't think this is Buddha. But either way, and that wasn't a complaint when I said that, by the way. I was joking because it looks fucking cool. The set dressing, it's one of the reasons I can watch this movie all the time for mental health. If I'm just not feeling good, all this brings me back.
And it looks weird, but not in a bad way. Like, because you're in this dark
has a vibe.
basement, and then everything is lined with neon lights, but that doesn't look like a neon tube light. It looks like it's superimposed on there, like the way the lightning is. But it's not, because when they start destroying shit, you see the neon lights breaking on the side of everything.
And you see like
really
when the lights
crazy.
go out, you still see the tubing.
Yeah.
That's why this movie fucking holds up after the test of time. There's the very, very few non-practical effects look okay. I mean, even the Guardian is a practical effect. They just superimposed him.
Right before they go in, right after they take the shot, it's funny because I just had to mention it because Jack Burton's like, so what does this do, Wang? And he's like, sweet buzz. And they all get in an elevator.
Rumplemans.
And it's this very long scene in the elevator, and Jack's like, yeah, I feel good. I feel invincible. And Wang's like, fuck yeah, dude, I feel great.
They all do the little hand thing to each other, like, yeah. And then it goes back to quiet.
And the camera just lingers, and they're just standing there, and he's like, it's get's kind of hot in here.
Everybody else getting hot. It's almost like a 90s sitcom where, like, that felt a little gay. Football. You watch that football game, baseball, guns. Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, he took the shot, and he's like, yeah, it's like some cool booze. And then it starts kicking in with the magic, and he's like, what drugs did we take?
Getting a little hot, guys. See, I still think it's a placebo because it shoots to Egg Shen, and he just kind of goes,
I don't think it's placebo for the simple fact that Wang can now keep up with the storms.
Wang is doing flying sword fights with Rain here in a minute.
Yeah. And Jack at the very end, like, we already knew he had reflexes, but I mean, this is something else. And all these, they are grossly outnumbered, but they're able to hold their own. So I don't think it's placebo. I think it's Egg just like, here's the Chinese version of crack cocaine.
he does. Jack does shoot himself out really quick.
Oh God.
But yeah, well, they bust in there, and Jack pretty much immediately, like, he's like, "Let's go!" and fires his gun in the air,
we
and
see
all
a
this
sentinel-
plaster falls on his head.
Or Guardian. We see one of the Guardians like stick their tongue out, which has an eyeball like as the tip, and
And
just
then eat
lick itself. Oh, it's it's such a cool shot. And yeah, that's when Jack Burton gotta knock yourself out of the fight, man.
Oh, they do have to wait too until the ceremony is completed. Like, Wang wants to go in and help Meow,
Yeah, but
He wants to help
needs-
Meow, right? Meow.
but if he doesn't, if they
Lopan
stop,
needs to have.
He's gotta be
Skin.
flesh.
yeah, he needs to be corporeal. He needs to be mortal. He literally yells, "I'm mortal!" And then the Guardian busts them, and they're like, "Fuck!" and they all run in.
Yeah,
But yeah, Jack is pretty much out for most of this fight.
And we're not gonna go beat by beat with the fight.
no, you guys got to watch this
But-
movie.
I do love Wang and Rain fighting. It's very God, I can't think of the name of the particular genre now, but it's the like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where the movies where people are flying to
Mhm.
fight.
Like
Like,
physics breaking.
yeah, and it's treated as if it's just normal because they're just flying around. And this dude, by the way, we mentioned him having the smallest chin and being kind of the skinny, lanky one. He looks cool with a fucking sword.
Yeah, he
Oh
does.
yeah.
He's long and slender, just like this sword.
Yep. I love like one of their first volleys. They land and he kind of like Rain kind of looks him up and down like, "How you still here?" And Wang
Yep.
just gives him a double pump with the eyebrows, a little bam bam.
Gotcha.
Like, huh? I took drugs.
And then Jack does wake up and then has to fight one of these big, like, Guardian, like, not Guardians of the
This
little
is
guys,
more
but
of a
these
sentinel.
big metal dudes.
He's trying to get his blade out of his pocket, but the guy comes towards him, so he just shoves the blade with his other foot into his boot and into the guy. And now he's stuck there doing half Superman.
Because this big metallic sentinel thing is now on top of him, and the rest of the fight, he's just sitting there like with his legs in the dude's chest, like, how the fuck do I get out of this?
Well, I guess I'm stuck here for a while. Wang, you want to help me out? Anybody? No? Egg? Anybody?
Well, he
Gracie?
can't because Wang is still fighting Rain,
Uh-huh.
and then Lo Pan and Egg Shen start having a fucking Schwartz battle.
Yeah, they
A
are.
kaiju fight.
It is. It's much like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
And also, though, like, which obviously I would say is pretty obviously an inspiration on Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
You know, I'm sure.
Look at Jack
Edgar
tying
Wright
his
has
movie
seen
into
this movie
yours.
a lot.
Uh-huh.
But not only that, but it reminded me of the Schwartz from Spaceballs.
I was
Absolutely.
like,
Because it's not just the ring coming out. They're not doing like a lightsaber fight with their rings, but they both have rings that they put up, and then that's what makes the magic shoot out.
Lopan is his hands.
it's his,
Lo
it's his
Pan's doing
nails.
His
hands,
pinkies.
that's right.
He's doing it like a joystick too. He's like,
Oh, dude, he's like flicking the thumbs.
It's Egg that has like a ring that shoots
Correct.
out lasers.
Yeah.
And then Egg has a crystal rocket launcher. And I don't mean a rocket launcher made of crystals, a rocket launcher that shoots crystals. He
Correct.
has like a long stalactite looking motherfucker. And he loads it into a tube, funk, and just launches it at this fucking deity statue.
Yeah, he does.
And Lightning tries to shoot Egg with lightning.
Yep.
And Egg has like the little fucking metal fan that he opens up and deflects it.
Much like our buddy has his cunt fan.
Our buddy Tim, every time we go to a show, man, he has one of these fans, but it's enormous. But he'll fucking undo it, and it just really huge written says cunt. It's one of the best things. The best thing is, though, like when he's fanning that thing around in the pit,
Everybody around him.
everybody loves it because it's just such a cool blast. Need to get me a cunt fan.
Yeah, you do. A fan of your cunt?
I'm always a fan of cunt.
That was the original idea for OnlyFans, but they were like, we can't make that the website.
www.cuntfan. Nope.
Did you sign up for my cunt fans?
Only cunts.
But it's because then it's only cunts. You needed to, it's sexism. Because then there's going to be those guys, well, what about me? I want to show my penis on OnlyFans.
Well, then they have cock fans.
Only cocks?
Only cocks. Some
Only
balls.
cocks? OnlyFans.
So Lopan escapes. Lightning covers his escape by shooting some lightning up at this big demon mouth thing and like making it close.
Also really good acting because, like, again, there's no real lightning on set. So you have to have this guy who believes it. And he's doing like these pantomimes and it's great, like, like he's I believe lightning came
He's
out of his
envisioning
fingers.
what is happening, and
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Well, I love too because it's not just like normally you'd see like someone swirls their arms and just like shoots their hands out. He does this thing where he like pushes his hands forward, then stops and pulls back again, and then like does this pose with his arms, and then the lightning comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
it's not just like I'm shooting lightning.
No,
he's like
he's
pull
doing
it
a
back in
dance.
and save it up, and then let it all go.
Yeah.
He's edging the lightning.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's like
Good word.
Naruto. You got to make your hand signs.
That's my favorite Metallica album, by the way, Edge of the Lightning.
I like to write it.
So Wang ends up killing Rain. The Wolfman grabs Jack, who's finally gotten out from underneath the fucking statue, and Gracie comes up and just kicks it in the balls.
Yep.
Oh, Wolfman's got nards.
Another tie-in to my movie, Jack. It's like we watched the same movie.
Oh my God, how dare you?
Because at the end, when Ramona's like, "Let's both be girls," and knees fucking Gideon in the nuts.
Yeah, you know what Jack Burton says at a time like this? I'm in lesbians with you.
I could see it.
I'd be in lesbians with Kim Cattrall.
Yep.
So
Even
Gracie
today.
and Jack are trying to get out of there. They're in the elevator. She's like, "Do you have a gun?" He's like, "I have a knife." And she's like, "That guy is 12 feet tall." He's like, "Maybe 7."
I looked it up. It's like 10 at best. Dude, so James Hong is wearing giant platforms to make him this tall. And I guess the escalator scene that we just, like the whole fight scene we just talked about, he wanted his stunt double there, but they couldn't get him. And it was super dangerous. He couldn't see anything. The gown could have been sucked into the escalator. Like there was a lot of things that could have gone wrong.
so scary.
And because they were just under, not budget, or not over budget, but like time constraints, they couldn't have this. So that's all James Hong doing it when he didn't want to.
That's scary.
At least he didn't die.
Yeah, really happy he didn't die. We never would have had Phantom.
Or a lot of other things.
The best episode of Seinfeld.
Lopan and Thunder they have Meow, and they're talking about sacrificing her, and he like shoves her, and that's when Thunder's like, "Holy shit, dude, you're mortal now. This is awesome. Like you got what you wanted because he can touch her."
He is excited.
He's James Honging it up.
You know what Jack Burton says at a time like this?
Who the hell's Jack Burton?
Me.
Oh, huh.
What the hell? And then he just goes in for it.
Wang and Thunder start to fight.
I want to mention real quick. They made out in the elevator,
Oh yeah,
and he has
Oh yeah, he's
lipstick
got
all over his
lipstick all
face.
over his teeth.
And his teeth. I think the story I had heard was that. So what's his wife? Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn,
was
yeah.
there, and he had the lipstick all over him, and like they went to go wipe it off, and she was like, "No, don't do that." And then John Carpenter was like, "No, yeah, let's leave it. It's fucking hilarious." So he's
It's
doing
great.
this whole speech with lipstick all over his face, and I think Goldie Hawn was the one that told Gracie or
Gracie Law.
yeah, Gracie Law,
Cattrall.
whatever, Kim Cattrall, to go up after he does the big speech and then wipe it off before he goes in for the fight.
Goldie Hawn, dude. Just
it
making
wasn't in the
things better.
script. It's just very funny.
Yeah,
Golf club for Goldie.
golf clap for Goldie.
I might be mixing some stuff up in that story, but it's mostly true.
She's awesome.
I love that now Wang and Thunder are having a fight because it's that classic where they're in another room, so we just have a view of a doorway into their fight scene, and Wang's like running past, Thunder's fucking running after him, throwing stuff, and then Wang's flipping past, doing backflips past him. More things are being thrown around. At one point, Thunder just stops and like smashes the statue out of frustration. Like it all just is so fun.
And then we got Lopan. He's like, "Goodbye, Mr. Burton." And
Because
Burton,
Jack throws the knife at him.
Yeah. And oh, you
Misses.
missed.
yeah.
And he throws it back.
And then he takes it again and he tosses it right into his fucking forehead.
Poof.
Nice knife. Goodbye, Mr.
Reflexes.
Yeah, it's all in the reflexes.
And this pisses Cloud, right?
Thunder.
This pisses Thunder off to no end.
Yeah, I almost
He's-
wonder, can he exist without Lopan? Like,
No.
I mean,
You
I
know.
think he can, but he loves his master because he's
obviously
still
he can,
fighting
'cause
Wang in the
lightning's-
other room.
Lightning's
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah, he's still fighting Wang in the other room. It's not until he comes in and spots Lopan dead that he starts getting angry, and we get this really cool, like where he's inflating.
Yes.
And like, I don't think he's gonna stop, Jack. And they
Yeah.
have to fucking run out of there, and this dude just explodes into chunks everywhere.
Yeah. And we
Like I
only
said,
get
garbage
chunks out
pails.
of the side of the door.
Yeah, And it does cause a cave in though, because I'm like, it always feels like it's like, well, that's anticlimactic, but then everything starts to cave in. So now they're trapped down there, and Lightning is still there. And this is another great. Lightning comes in, and he's just doing the angrily shooting lightning in the air, and it seems like he's just showing off at first.
Yeah, it seems random.
But then as he's like comes in, fucking badass guy style, like he does all the shooting, and then he starts doing like the walking in silhouette.
Dude,
thing.
the melting ceiling is so cool. It starts to droop. You're like, what is that? Oh my god, that's molten lava roofing.
Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah, the whole thing just melts down and collapses in, so they're like trapped on both ends. There's like an opening in the top while he's doing his little hissy fit. They're starting to like try to lift people out, and Jack is the last one left, and that's when he comes walking to him, and they pull Jack up, and then they're just in another room where they're still stuck. And then another hole farther above them, it's Egg Shen. He's just yelling down like, hey, I'm up here.
How did you get up there? Wasn't easy. Say that so often. Anytime someone asks me a question I don't have an answer for, I'm like, wasn't easy.
I'm not going to go back and watch it because it made me want to kill myself, even though I grew up with it. I still feel like he said that in Three Ninjas when he got in the tree.
Oh,
I'll go back and watch it. I actually, it's not that bad.
We all said don't watch this movie.
Yeah, but I am a glutton for punishment. I like gluten and punishment.
yeah, there you go. I'm a punishment for gluten.
I actually do like gluten and punishment. Name my sex tape. Feed me
He
bread
helps
and
them all
spank me.
escape. Lightning comes up through the hole in the ground, and fucking Egg Shen just like, welp, whoop, and drops the statue on Lightning's head.
Oh no.
Bye-bye.
So they get out, and like they get into this garage that's up above everything. I love Jack's double take. He's like, oh, there's my truck. Oh shit, there's my truck.
Yeah, just so casually. There's my truck. Oh, my truck, yeah.
Everybody pile on in.
Oh no, they took the key. Don't you have a spare key? Yes, I have a spare key, but it's right there. It is under the gas. Like he's so mad at her. Of course I have a fucking spare key, you idiot. But where do you think I keep that spare key? Under the gas pedal. It's under the gas pedal. It's under the gas pedal.
So they bust out of there as all these cops and stuff are pulling in. The cops don't seem to mind this fishtailing semi going away from the scene.
Nope.
They're like, that can't be part of what we've been
Listen,
hearing.
Not even a
know,
little bit.
San Francisco knows Jack Burton. Like, it's just the Pork Chop Express porking it up out there.
He's just pork chopping.
He's just pork chopping it up.
I love Meow and Wang start making out in the truck, and Gracie Law is just like, isn't it so sweet?
Just
like
staring
like
at
an
them.
inch from their faces, just watching their tongues go into each other's
You can go
mouths.
now, the light screen.
Oh, yeah, because she's like, red light.
So we got the wrap up. They're having a celebration. Egg is like, I'm going on a long fucking vacation, dude.
Where are you going, to
out.
China? China's where the heart is, Mr. Burton. I'm going to Vegas for prostitutes. It's not what he says, but we know. Dude, Egg in Vegas is what we needed. Las Eggas.
Egg is Vegas.
Eggas vacation. I'd watch the fuck out of that. Scored by John Carpenter.
It's just The Hangover, but with Victor Wong, scored by John Carpenter.
In.
Is he playing Zach Galifianakis' character? He's the one who drugs everybody.
Yes.
But he does it with some Chinese drugs, not
It's
not roofies.
It's a 6-demon bag, guys. It's fine. You're going to fuck like a machine tonight. Cut to Ed Helms fucking a copier. Oh, you said fuck like a machine. I misheard you.
Oh, that's why that copier in our Patreon movie was spewing everywhere.
Bukkake. Bukapi. It's Bukapi.
Margot and Eddie are flirting. Wang is like, he's got a check for Jack. He's like, double. He goes, triple. You earned it. He's like, you're fucking right, I did.
I got
And
$3 grand,
that.
bitches.
I
I'm
love
rich.
that he's talking to Kim Cattrall. Yeah, he's like, I'm a rich man now. You want to run away with me? Like $3 grand. I mean, no, it's the 86, and that's worth more than it is now. But a rich man, he is not. We can afford to eat Burger King for the next 20 years unless prices change.
I kind of love this. It sticks with the theme of the rest of the movie where the hero wasn't the hero the whole time. He was the sidekick because Jack Burton doesn't get the girl. She's like, I can go with you. We can get one of those. You can get one of those trucks that has a little apartment in the back and we can be together. And he's like, that doesn't sound great. I'm out, bitch.
You'd get tired of me. I'd get tired of you.
He does say eventually everybody gets tired of me or I rub everybody the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's a Jack thing.
Oh my God, it is.
That's the problem, dude. Like, people get to know me too much, and that's the problem with the relationship. You know, it's kind of it's like Las Vegas. It's fun for like 3 days, but then you realize the drinking doesn't stop, and I'm kind of tired and I want to go to sleep, but I can't. So what do? You leave Jack Vegas.
Aw.
That's okay. I got Thunder Down Under.
Yeah, you do.
And then, excuse me? And
I'm seeing a doctor about it. Don't worry.
I love Margot is like, aren't you even going to kiss her goodbye? And he like looks at Margot
Nope.
and looks at Gracie Law and is like, nope. And then he's got a thing with Wang. He's like, I guess we really shook the pillars of heaven.
Yeah,
and
we
they
did,
do
Jack.
their little hand thing. They do hand stuff with each other. And we've got Jack Burton driving off in the Pork Chop Express, doing more of his CB philosophizing.
It's like I always say at a time like this. God, I hope someone's listening. This is me when you guys went on vacation, just hoping that thing was recording. Otherwise, I'm just yelling into a microphone with with nothing to show for it.
Could you imagine though, like the podcast, you hit play. You're just like driving and you happen to be going the same direction as this guy. You don't know who it is, but your radio won't shut the fuck up because it's just this guy. It's like Jack Burton always says, will you shut up?
There's a secret chat that everyone's like, hey, Jack Burton's coming through. Switch off channel 8. He's just going to keep that. Now he's actually telling these really weird stories about demons, a gourd full of Rumpelmans, some sort of underground Yonagoshi Korean toilet ghost. Like there is...
Excuse me, Mr. Burton, this is the emergency channel. Can you please not do this on here? You can leave it open for emergencies.
Hi, this is 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Sullivan, and I was wondering if you could clean up. We have a bus full of kids, and you're on the speaker, and they are learning some stuff. One of these kids thought a rusty trombone was just something bad that happened to his instrument, and then you set him straight, and now this is rough. Can we talk about something else, like maybe happy moments? What's your childhood
like?
like?
A meadow. Have you seen a meadow?
It's terrible.
And that's it.
And then he's driving off, and we have the camera.
Oh yeah.
Like pan back to the back of the truck,
The hitch.
and the wild man is back there roaring away,
Wow, man, bitches.
and that's the end.
And Finn.
The end of, what was it? Big spirits making trouble in a spiritual state. Whatever that was.
And a little spirit state.
Remind me, we don't recommend. Well, I guess I don't recommend because I already did. But you guys say your piece.
I mean, yeah.
No, we do the thumbs and-
No, we stopped the thumbs a long time ago. For main feed, we've still just been doing recommendations because even though it's mental health, but everybody knows we all recommend this.
Yeah.
So we'll do final thoughts, and we'll start with Jack. It's his movie.
Great fucking movie. No, it's in my top 5. It's close to top 3. I have good memories with it. I mean, we could have done this without watching the movie, but why rob ourselves from that?
Right.
You know, and I knew Derek had seen it a bunch. I knew Whitney had seen it a bunch. You know, we just got back from the bar last night and it wasn't a fucking chore to watch. Like sometimes we put these movies on and they are rough to watch. Like I bring it up all the time. Sphere, rough to watch. This is just like a pleasure on what can usually be a pretty dismal lineup of movies for us. I mean, recently I had someone make me watch Scott Pilgrim, so I was pretty in bad shape about that. So I needed to reset my brain, and this did it for me.
I hate John Carpenter, so I don't love this movie. I hate Kurt Russell. I think Jack is an idiot.
Most of those are lies except for the last one. He does think I'm an idiot.
No, I mean,
But I'm his idiot.
It's one of his best. It is. I mean, the criticism I can give it is that some of it feels a little lopsided. Like this, you know, if you didn't see it growing up, I feel like somebody who's new to this or a younger person might not have the same kind of connection. Even though I didn't see it growing up, but it's got a very lopsided kind of pacing. It's kind of strange. Like the 20th Century Fox people had trouble figuring out how to market it. So there's reasons I could see that it wouldn't work for some people. They would be wrong, but everybody's got an opinion and they all stink like assholes or whatever that saying
Before
is.
Whitney
So,
goes, if we have anybody listening that you showed your children or someone just much younger than us, let us know the how that went, because that is a good thing. Like, had Whitney, has your daughter ever seen this movie? And she probably wouldn't like it if she hadn't.
I don't think she's actually watched this with us. She doesn't watch a lot with us.
I get her every once in a while to watch something, and then when I'm like, "You want to watch this now?" She's like, "Is it one of those movies we have to pay attention to?" So,
I mean,
It
this one
depends
you
on
don't
what
have
she's
to, but you
doing.
get to. But yeah, if you've shown this to your kids, let us know how that went.
yeah, I'd be very interested to hear because I feel like there's a whole. I mean, maybe the generation right after us would still appreciate it, or the later part of like the millennial generation, like people like our former guest Ben might be able to appreciate it. It wouldn't be his thing because we heard it. We all know how ill he got when we watched Rambo 5.
Yeah, but that was him carving a fucking still beating heart out of a dude's chest.
Well, he did tell me the same thing happened to him during Sinners. He had to leave because he was getting a panic attack from like the blood. I mean, there's not a lot of blood in this, but there is a lot of goopy violence. So.
I think he'd be okay with it, but we'll find out. Whitney?
As I've already previously stated, this was a huge staple in our house. I mean, it was at least 2 times a year that my stepdad would throw this movie on. Because, I mean, we had a lot of movies, not this.
Sure.
But we had quite a bit. And I've massive memories of just always loving this movie and putting it on. In fact, when you went on that fun date with Tony, because I knew what was happening, we watched
Wait,
it
you
at
knew
home.
before I did? Or did I tell you about it while I was on it?
I think you told me.
I think
when
I told you
got there.
because I was nervous, man. I was like, I'm being kidnapped by my girlfriend, and I don't like it.
Yeah, we watched it at home. I was like, well, we're not going to go crash his date, but we're going to sit here and watch this at home. So
Yeah. So it was a great movie.
And besides, like Whitney said, growing up with it, with someone putting it on twice a year, it was also a heavy rotation on cable channels.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things when you're flipping around, you're like, well, I'm at least going to watch it till a commercial break, and then you get stuck watching it.
I mean, Zoe did watch it when she was 1. Because
She retained that.
because it was, I didn't have cable or streaming or anything. I had the public access channels, and it was on Channel 18. What is that, KTTU or UPN or whatever?
yeah,
That's how I saw Rollerball.
KTTU was the local call sign.
Oh.
I think it was the same channel that UPN was on.
Rollerball is such an episode.
That's
Wait,
the
which
one with
Rollerball?
the one with
The one with
James
Caan, yes.
or the
Or
one
LL
with,
Cool J.
Yeah,
Con.
yeah, because the James Caan one. I mean, it's still an episode, but it's better.
It was 2000.
No, the LL Cool J one's the episode.
They're both episodes in their own way,
I think both of them,
but
honestly.
the LL Cool J one is fucking awful.
Well, this is back in like 2008.
Chris Klein,
Yeah, Chris Klein. That sounds right. From
Rebecca
American Pie.
Rebecca
Didn't
Romaine
we just
Stamos.
watch this?
No.
You and I had it on while there was music and this going on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, I did not just watch this. I've seen this movie once, and it was whenever it
we
came out.
we were doing. Somebody was over
You guys
with
are the
us,
same
and
person to
I
me.
just popped it on, and I was like, well, I'm not going to listen to it.
She said we're the same person. It's because we both make her watch things that she doesn't want to watch.
I make her watch World War II stuff because she asked me to show her that.
Yes, I love watching that
She
stuff.
fucking bawled her eyes out like a wee little girl.
Oh, God, I really did, didn't I?
This is the end of Mental Health Month. It's been fun watching great movies, including Scott Pilgrim versus
but now
the World.
Ugh.
Now the show rolls on.
Time for depression to come back.
The show rolls on into Mummy. So next month we'll be talking about mummies all month long. Our Patreon episode will be The Mummy. You can check that out because that'll be out very soon after this on Patreon because we're going to do that first. But the first episode on the main feed will be The Mummy Returns from 2001, which is available on HBO Max, or you can rent it for $4, buy it for $8 on your various platforms. I'd recommend getting your HBO Max trial or something, I guess. I don't know.
I recommend buying it for $8.
I own it on 4K, but it came
I
in
recommend
a box
that.
set. So what am I going to do? It's not that bad, but it's not good.
I
It's
totally
great.
just
The
blocked out
Mummy-
what we're watching, and I'm okay with that. Oh,
The Mummy, the first one, Brendan Fraser, do you think it's okay?
No, the first one's good. I'm talking about The Mummy Returns.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a good one.
The first one is on Patreon. That's the best of the three that we're doing.
For sure.
There's more after that, right? Or they're not Mummy after that. They become Scorpion King movies, right?
Yep.
But yeah, we'll be doing The Mummy Returns next Monday. And in this month, over on Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople, Our patron requested mental health movie was Sorry to Bother You from 2018, which we all had a ball with. You can watch that on Canopy, which is your free library app for most libraries. You get a library card, you can sign up for that.
Thanks again, Cody, for that rec.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Or you can buy it on on Apple for 10. It's very weird that it's not available elsewhere. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You guys know how to sail the high seas of the internet. And then also on Patreon, we have Latchkey Vids, where we're talking this month about TNT, starring Mr. T. Episode 1, which I chose because of the title. And I chose it because of this movie, because it's Extortion in Chinatown.
Oh.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, then.
And that's available on Tubi and YouTube. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks, Evasion, for the free music.
Oh,
thank you,
thank
Evasion.
you, Evasion. Thank you. I keep forgetting to say something.
I know, but that's why I'm here. Only that.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I've been Derek.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jack Burton again. You know what Jack Burton says at a time like this? Time to end the podcast. The trick is, like, you just record like 4 or 5 in one sitting, but you just change your underwears or your background or whatever, so it looks like a bunch of different days.
1000%.
Next time, we make the yogurt.
You know, make sure you're taking the pictures when you're having a good dick day, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude. I slept with my dick inside of a catcher's mitt last night just to make sure. Nestled in there like some sort of baby bird waiting for its mom.
The catcher's mitt filled with lotion.
Well, it didn't start that way.
I wonder what it's like to have a penis.
Well, you can do things like get one of those big, long rubber cleaning gloves and just fill it with Vaseline. You got 5 different holes now.